5. It's not showing up on my end yet. So.
Yeah, I think it's being slow.
There it goes. It's loading.
Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to use my other phone because it's got a battery case. I literally just put this case on it, or this glass on it, and it dropped twice and broke the glass. So I guess I'll be changing that. I should say it's the cover. So I guess I'll have a beer. I wasn't gonna drink, but you know my wife, she's always pulling my rubber arm. Wait, sorry, twisting.
It doesn't
Sounds
like
echoey.
It doesn't sound like the microphone's
No,
working.
it sure doesn't. Sure doesn't.
It does not sound like the microphone's working.
Yeah, it doesn't. Should I go grab that one? What if I broke it?
I wonder if you can break it.
I will be right back.
All right, he's gonna go try and grab another microphone, and I guess I am going to try to entertain the car crew.
I wonder if I just grab the cord.
What is that?
What if I can grab the cord?
My microphone is in my coffee station. All right, guys. We had some technical difficulties today. It doesn't normally happen this way, but sometimes life is just the way it is. So Kevin is trying to find another microphone. Sorry if it's a little echoey right now, but he will be right back in a moment's notice.
It might not let us. May not let us. I don't know.
It should. You just unplug it, plug it in. You should be fine.
Should I just try the cord?
Like with that one?
Yeah, because I don't think it's this. I think it's this piece got bent.
Oh, when it dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's probably broken. That's pretty lame.
That is super lame.
Pretty lame sauce. Okay, let's try this, guys. Make sure the thing is all set the way it is, and then I'll check the sound.
It might not, but so we'll see if it works. It might not, but oh, there you go.
I don't know. Talk right now while you're back
Sounds
here.
Sounds like it's maybe working. I do feel like it's. Still sound echoey?
Yeah, it sounds like it's working now.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds like microphones are working now, guys.
Oh, I guess it helps if I actually put it on too, not just
Yeah,
put it in my
does.
hand.
It does help if it's on your
There,
on
is that
your
better?
person.
Is that working?
I hope so. I closed it.
Oh. Either way, it's what you get. If it doesn't work, well, there's not much we can do about it.
Oh yeah.
So there's something weird with this, this mic system, which actually, as a matter of fact, I might collaborate on it with a company on another set of mics, so that might be my resolve. But we had this same set of mics before, but they didn't have a cord, and or it had a cord and it worked good, but sometimes there was it actually worked way better, I think.
I think the cord worked better.
And so when we ordered new ones, it just comes with this little piece here, and I just dropped it off of my phone stand, and so ended up bending it. I'm assuming that's what's wrong because I'm still using the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You thought you ordered the wrong cord the
No,
last
we
time?
ordered the right cord, but it's not this. It's not the one that was from this brand, and I can't find one from this brand.
Huh. So the new style of these mics, which seemed ingenious at the time because you don't have to deal with the cord, seemed like it was going to be a better solution. But of course,
We've had nothing but problems.
Yeah,
Like
it's
nothing
been-
but problems, and they're like $100 microphones. You think at that price,
yeah,
but you know what? We've had nothing but problems.
it's probably be a good opportunity. If you guys are new to the channel, I do all old cars, as you can see here. Turn the camera a bit so you can see it a little bit better. But I fix old cars, mostly like pre-1980 stuff. Generally, no, I'm not saying that's all I'll ever do, but that's what I've pretty much been doing. Square bodies, Camaros, Firebirds, Pontiac cars, Skylarks. I've had AMC Matadors. I've had quite a few square bodies on here, mostly just because they end up
It
coming
had a decal there to them?
Yeah, it did, yeah. It was all glued on, so this is a 79 Camaro Berlinetta here. What did he say? I can't read it from here. I have no idea.
No idea what that meant.
No, I don't
Yeah,
even think
don't
I want
even-
to say it out
I
loud.
don't think you do either.
But getting ready to paint this car, it's a little bit of a problem. So I had this 5,000 BTU air conditioner just sitting in our shed here. I was actually keeping it because I thought I would need it for my camper. I had a truck camper that it was the same size as. So I kept it around for that reason, and then I sold all the bigger ones, which was pretty smart of me now that I'm realizing it would have worked in here. because I had, I think, a 10,000.
I think that one we had the old one we had in our bedroom before we put central air on, that would have been a good one.
Yeah, it was, and it was newer too.
Yeah.
So I thought I kept that one, then I realized this was just a tiny one, but so it takes the edge off anyways, and like she said, we threw it in yesterday, and it's just gonna run 24/7 if you're trying to be in here and keep it cool.
It helps feel it not swamp like a swamp.
Yeah, so it takes a lot of humidity out, and then I have a fan blowing in front of it just to move the air around the garage. So it's I'm sure it drops it. It's got to be at least, what do you think? Probably 70 in here. A little warm, probably a little warmer.
I don't know. It's probably warmer than 70 because we have our house set to 75 and our house feels cool.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's no
maybe
way.
like 80.
So it's probably 80, but it just feels
80.
way cooler because outside's 92. So you come inside and 80 actually feels cool. But it's crazy to me how many people in this area, like in the Oklahoma area, actually work in the heat.
Yeah, like
so
many
people actually work in the heat, and they don't like.
It really is. I'll pull this back so you guys can actually see the car. Maybe I was trying to do that earlier. Let me see here if I can do it or not. Might be able to. Might be able to here. This is the problem with the cord on the mic and stuff here. You have to have it like clipped to the actual thing here to work. So give you a better idea of what I normally have here. Ooh, why did I do that? That was really smart.
He almost spilled his beer.
I did.
And he's almost out of it, so he would have been like, that would have been a faux pas.
I would have been chinned up there about it. Wasn't planning on drinking it. Would have went and got more.
You said no more beer. You told me I was going to grab you some today, but you said no more beer. That's what you told me. You told me you weren't buying any more beer until you sold something.
Yeah, that's fair. I did kind of say that.
So I just listened. I was a good wife and listened. Good wifey award.
Yes.
Good wifey award.
So if you guys are new to the channel, it's like I said, this is kind of what I do, like old cars like this and stuff. So this is a 79 Camaro here. Just trying to get it prepped for paint. It's actually incredible when you get looking at it. It's funny how the sun has baked everything off so badly that you can actually see what was kind of hiding behind the original stuff. Like actually on the other side, you can kind of see these cars originally had like a stripe that went like this, and then it kind of went up, and then it kind of like J-hooked around there. And you can actually see some of that even though it's been painted since then. So they obviously didn't fully get it out of there, but. So anyways, we threw a window air conditioner in here just to take the edge off, I guess, and see how close it would be to keeping up. I mean, it's what, 90?
92 today, I think.
Yeah, it's like 92, 93, something like that right now.
92.
Yeah, so it ran all night, to be fair. It ran all night. And this morning it was pretty good, actually. But as the day progresses, there's no insulation in the attic in this garage. And I don't even know if there's any in the walls, honestly.
And the door has like a big gap, so it's letting air out. Like we really need to do something about that.
Yeah, so there's just a bunch of like little kind of things that are.
We've replaced the door since we've been here, but we replaced it with a used door. We've also replaced like all the door stuff on the garage door, so it has an automatic door opener.
Yeah.
The door used to be a wood door. I forgot about that until I was watching a video, but it used to be a wood door, and it was so heavy that there was one time he was gone and you could barely open it by yourself, and I went to go open it myself and the whole thing almost fell on top of me.
Yeah, it was pretty dangerous.
Actually, it did fall on top of me.
It
that's
fell
why,
on both of us
no,
like 3 or 4 times.
but it fell that one time on top of me, and that's why I surprised you and got that garage guy to come out, and we thought it was going to be like $3,000, but he came out and did the whole thing, and he put the whole thing back up there for me for like a couple $100.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. But it did, the whole garage door fell on us.
It's insulated, the door's insulated, but it had a bend in the top panel there. And before we put it up, I was going to try to straighten it out, but that's when that door fell off, and the guy just came and put it up, and he's like, so it's just our garage. It's not going to be my long-term workshop, so we're trying not to spend a bunch of money on it, but we're also trying to make it like usable space here. So I'm almost thinking of getting my son to build some more shelves in here or something like that, so that I have a place to keep some of the stuff on the floor, because it's a lot easier to work when there's not everything all over the place on the floor here, for sure. So kind of just looking at the space and thinking of how we could kind of make it better. I know a lot of people will put the hanging, like basically from the roof, they'll just put in like essentially it would be like hanging from the roof there. The only problem with that is if I ever wanted to put a hoist in or something, it could be a problem. But I was looking to see if we could possibly put up, I have the, sitting behind us here is the inflatable paint booth, and it's pretty big, but I'm kind of wondering if I just brought it in, drove the car into it before we really inflated it fully.
I don't think you could.
And then tried to like close the door back if we'd be able to have it like.
That thing is way too big.
Yeah. You think it's taller than this?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, for
You think
sure.
it's taller than the roof here?
I do, for sure.
Huh. But it wouldn't
sure.
have to fully be, it doesn't matter if it's like stretched open, not fully
But it's
like
bigger than the
open.
garage.
Yeah, maybe.
It is bigger than the
If
garage.
it wasn't for
sure.
this, so I would advise if you guys ever are not, if you're not like super on a budget like we were, if you were to put in like a garage door opener to get like a side roller one, because this is always going to be in the way for any kind of up height things that you would have. So
Well, the reason why we did that is because it already had something there. So that was just because it already had the.
did it?
I don't know how
No.
that worked. Well, yeah, because it was already on a track there. That was how it tracked before, and then they put the automatic
No,
one.
it was just these. That was all it was there. He might have touched these up a little bit, but yeah, it's not. Either way, it's not the greatest, but anyway, so
Interesting.
welcome in, guys. What we got going on here today? So, yeah, we're just, I've been working all morning trying to sand. So this car had like, there's a bee. This car had like pinstriping all over it.
It's actually
And
not
I
a bee,
don't
it's a wasp.
Oh, wasp, yeah, sorry.
Even worse.
And if you guys have ever had any of these cars that have pinstriping and to try to paint them, you know what I'm dealing with here. Now, there is probably a better way. I don't think like the buffers that go on the drills and stuff would really work for this, honestly. I think that glue is on there, like it's so old, it's basically part of the paint now. So definitely like you have to go with super aggressive sandpaper to get it off.
I feel like every time I walked in the house today, everywhere I went, I was like gone for hours. And every time I came in, you were sanding.
Yeah.
How many hours do you think you were sanding today?
I was quite a bit, yeah. I probably spent 4 hours at least sanding, 5 maybe. I took little breaks in between because the battery, which reminds me I should probably put the one battery on the charger. So I've been just kind of sanding and working at this, trying to get this thing ready for paint. I'm hoping that once if you guys are too, if you don't have, I don't know, everybody's got their own preference or whatever. I've always had Ryobi stuff, so if you guys ever need to do sanding and stuff, if you get the 6 amp an hour batteries and these Ryobi sanders, it works actually really well and they last a long time. But so I got a couple 6 amp an hour batteries here, and I'm gonna go switch it out now while I'm thinking about it.
Welcome in,
that one was
Ruru.
dead.
Welcome in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, so a lot of people know what this car is. I had trouble with it the other day where I was trying to actually jumped on a live to try to get some advice on how to deal with this stupid shifter cable that's on these cars. It's a really dumb setup. I never noticed that. I guess I've never had that trouble before, but so it's all bound up and everything here, and I had that issue, so I was dealing with that. I was like, oh, I'll just start the day off nice and easy here. Just put this new shifter cable in it and be easy peasy, and yeah, it turned into a whole thing. So there's going to be places where I can't get this striping off perfectly. I mean, she really should probably take the mirrors and stuff off. I don't know if it would come off if you just took that one screw off. Does anybody know, does that one screw hold this whole mirror on? That'd be very chintzy if it did. Let's try taking that off while we're sitting here. Grab a screwdriver here, guys. Let's see if we could take that mirror off, and then I'll be able to get that pinstriping off.
How are you getting the pinstriping off?
Well, I did it all by hand first. So the other day I was on a live here, and I did 3 hours of trying to manually peel off this pinstriping on this car.
Oh, sorry, I moved your chair back so it wasn't in the way.
That's okay.
Do you need my help?
No. I don't know if that's actually what holds it on, but that would be cool if it did. Make it a lot easier. I would be very amazed. If only one screw holds this whole mirror on, that would be a very interesting way of doing it. I doubt it, though. I doubt it.
Oh,
Dang,
look at that.
son. Huh.
That's what holds it on.
Oh, there you go. I did not know that. That's,
Thanks, son.
well, not technically just
Well, you
one,
just
but
have to take those other the bracket off now.
yeah, it doesn't even have to fully come off, I guess.
But it looks like that bracket, you just have to use a...
Well, you can, but it's got the wires going to the mirror for the adjustment,
Oh,
so
because it's an...
I don't know how that all comes
electric one.
apart. So, but that'll, at least I can get that pinstripe off of the back of the mirror here too. That's cool.
He said rubber wheel is faster to take it off, the stripes.
That's what everybody tells me, but I just can't see that working.
What is a rubber wheel?
So it's like goes on a drill, and it's supposed to be like, it's just a wheel. I don't know. I think 3M or something makes them, and it's supposed to just be like a.
Well, if everybody tells
like
you that, why haven't you tried it?
I don't know. I've never used it, but I just didn't think on something like this that would actually work.
Well, I guess this is your opportunity to
Rubber
figure it out.
wheel. I guess it would be worth a try.
It would be
It's
worth a
not
try.
gonna hurt anything to try it, I guess. But so, anyways, that was a whole ordeal. But it needed to be sanded down, anyways. But it would have been easier if the glue was off of it, because the glue just gums up the pads when you're with the sander, right? So, but it needs a little bit of body filler in it. I didn't want to do that until I was like ready to get out of the garage. And then you always find surprises, like over here. You can see there was some Bondo in it, obviously, when it
So it
got
was
busted
Bondo
up.
before?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's crazy back in the day, guys. We're so good at putting Bondo in that they could shape these lines like that, eh? You just have to be super careful with it, because then you end up like, it's so easy to
Ruru
sand the
said
Bondo
just
up.
make sure you go slow first, and then it will come off.
Huh. A rubber wheel. You're talking about the ones for the drills? Is that what you're talking about there, Roo? I guess it'd be worth a try. Can't say it doesn't work because I've never tried it, but it
And
just seemed like the glue
He
is
said
baked
yes,
on
that's
there.
what it is. So I don't know. Go to Amazon, order it on Prime.
Yeah. To check afterwards.
We're like a bigger city than we ever were in Canada, so we're always in shock when we get things in like 2 days. But then sometimes he complains because we don't get it overnight. And in California, where my brother is, he can like go on Amazon in the morning and they can have stuff by that afternoon.
Yeah, probably
But
not everything, but a lot.
But a lot of it is. But for us, it's like, a day. We have to wait a whole day to get our
Yeah, a whole
items,
day.
guys. A whole day.
Canada, they went on strike, and they were like 2 weeks to get a package.
Oh man, that would be crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is a crazy difference there. But anyways, so that was funny. So that's what we got going on here. Feels good right in front of the air moving.
Yeah, it's not bad actually.
It's not terrible.
It's not bad.
You couldn't sit in here if you didn't have the AC going right now.
No,
it's
it
like
would be too hot.
unbearable.
It'd be too hot.
It's like literally, it's unbearable.
I was
so.
actually just thinking, I was like, I have chicken marinating to barbecue tonight, and I was like, man, I have to wait till it's just like the way our house is like just after a certain time our backyard gets shady, and I am not going to barbecue until it's actually shady because it's just too hot. It just gets to that point of the time of the year where it's just too hot to do anything.
Yeah, true
Yeah.
enough. You sure when you plug the cord in with the new cord that you're plugging it into the actual output jack and not the headphone jack?
Yes.
Yeah, we had issues with the mics before. Maybe these new mics that they're going to send us. Well, I think we're going to probably. I'm trying to partner up with a company that's going to send me some mics here, so maybe we'll try
You
those
just had
out.
to give me the okay to move forward.
Yeah. Yeah, have a lot of people trying to partner with the channel here now to do a lot of stuff, so we have to be kind of choosy, I guess, right? Because you can only do so much. You can't be like, every video be like, hey, here's 10 ads of people that are sponsoring the channel. So, but anyways, I'm trying to get this thing all sanded down and, like I said, get this glue off. So I got most of it off, just I don't know, I wonder how long it would take to get it. I guess I can jump on here so I can actually see if it's easier for you. So if you guys are new to the channel, then make sure you check out all the content and do all the things here. If you want to support the channel in other ways, you can jump on a membership or whatever. Anything you guys do, watching, whatever, it all helps. So what's the deleted messages? Is he being a bad boy?
Yes, that's my job.
I know.
Do you want me to do my job, or you want to do my
It
job?
says you have enough jewels for a gift. Can I send myself a gift?
I don't know, honey. Rue wants to know what color you're painting the car.
Black. Mostly just because, hey, look, it popped up on the screen. That's hilarious. Flow state.
What does that mean?
I have no idea, man. People send me stuff all the time in these, and I had no idea what it is. I went on another, I can't say the name of it here the other day, and all these people were doing like these random, like, sending things and all this stuff, and I don't even go on the other platform there, so I wasn't sure what the deal was there. But anyways, I thought that was funny. YouTube's like pretty much all right? I mean, the bulk of what we do. So I'm on YouTube 90% of the time when I'm on or whatever. I do go on some.
It'll look
other
nice
stuff.
once it's painted for sure. It'll definitely. I think black will look really slick on this car.
This is going to be a learning experience for me because I've never painted anything with black before. The only reason I'm really doing black, if I had the preference, I would probably change it because everybody says black is really difficult to do. I've done black, but I've never really done it in a way that I really cared about it, I suppose, if you want to call it that. I painted many vehicles now, but I've always tried different ways. I've done everything. If you watch a couple videos ago, I did rattle can paint job in my driveway just to show you guys that you could. I've done roller paint jobs. I've done, you know, like more like real gravity HLVP ones.
He's done
I have a really good.
Barney purple paint jobs.
I have, yeah.
He doesn't want to
That
admit
was
to that
I don't
one,
even
though.
know. That was definitely the worst. But that
was
was
an
again
accident,
that was
though.
again just trying
was an
something, and the
accident.
paint itself turned out terrible. But I
Yeah.
have a 3M PPS spray system now, and it works really good. The biggest problem is I don't have a big enough air compressor, and I don't have 220 volt to get a bigger air compressor, so it's not ideal. You have to kind of like go and then wait for it to catch up, go and wait for it to catch up, so it's not ideal, but it does work. So I've got enough paint for this car, and I have another car that I haven't even shown anybody yet that I bought paint for at the same time. I always go with Summit Racing single stage paint is what I use all the time. It's just kind of a nice, easy to use paint, I suppose. I've always done metallics, and this one's not metallic, so we'll see. This will be the first non-metallic that I sprayed, and everybody says metallic's the hardest to spray, so.
So you think it'll be easier?
Well, they say, but apparently black will like wear you out with like showing everything, apparently, supposedly.
So we'll see how good you were.
To me, black would hide things. Like when I'm looking at this paint even, this car was painted already at one time, and they kind of did a job probably similar to what I'm going to do here, where it's not perfect. They kind of like, you can see, like here's a perfect example. See on the trim how there's like black overspray there. I'm assuming they took it into like Mako or something like that at one point. And see even here, you can see they just didn't really tape it the greatest or whatever. And so there's kind of like some overspray on some of the lights and trim and all that stuff, which is probably what's going to happen when I'm painting it too. So, yeah. So I'm going to spray with black, and we'll see how it goes. I've never done it before. And I mean, look how terrible it looks. It's not like it's going to look any worse, but I always want to try to make it the best on a budget, right? Everything I do on my channel is a budget kind of build or whatever, so I always want to still make it look as good as possible. Will it be perfect? No, definitely not. It's never, the stuff that I do is never perfect, but I'm always trying to make it look, you know, to show you guys that you could still have a decent looking car or whatever, truck or whatever it is, and do it on some sort of a sensible budget, or maybe you don't have the right tools and stuff, but you can still do it. So yeah, I wish I had a hoist for this kind of stuff, like even just like trying to sand this stuff down and lean over like that. It's like I got a sore back real easy. I have like I don't know, whatever. Anyways, so.
He has an old man back.
Yeah, that's right. Just a well-used back, let's call it that. This thing is to do is paint over the dirt, and it'll be clean like brand new. The car is nice. The paint is beautiful. Whoever did that car did a very good job. I'm not proud of them. It kind of makes me wonder, though, how long ago it was actually painted. I'm pretty sure it's probably been like, I'm just guessing here, but probably, if you kind of look at some of the stickers and stuff, so 98, what would that be? Let's say 25, 20. So probably, that's what I thought, about 25 years ago. So back when somebody was actually driving this thing regularly and cared about it, in 98, this would have been a pretty hot car
That
still.
was 28 years ago.
Yeah, but I'm saying right around that time there, somewhere in that ballpark there, somebody was driving this thing. I think this is there's a sticker on the window, and I'm pretty sure that's like something like a college pass or whatever. And I actually got looking at it. It does have it's had some maintenance done to it. They did dual exhaust on it. It's had brand new brake lines, master cylinder.
Andy wants to see the whole car.
Kick shoes off, young lady.
Wow, why are you reading that? Show him he wants to see the whole car.
See the whole car, eh?
Kevin's in charge of the camera usage. I'm just here.
Bill, close comment with sarcasm, or folks will think you're serious and blind.
Maybe he is serious. Maybe he just loves the paint job.
I can show you a little car. I'll give you a walk around here. Give me 1 second here. I just gotta give you a little little once over. It's nothing too exciting. Sorry, the lighting in my garage isn't very good here. So it still actually has all the factory wheels. This is the only wheel that doesn't match. This is actually a Berlinetta wheel, which actually, I really like these. I wish it had 4 of those on it because I would leave them, but it doesn't. So say hi to the people.
Yo, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up?
Anywho, so this is what it is, guys. It's this is how I bought it. This hasn't been touched or anything. It's like I said, it's a 79 Camaro Berlinetta. And actually, I will open the package while you guys are here of something that I bought because I always show you guys. There you go, handy. So I have it up on jack stands right now. It sits really low. I think the springs are maybe flat. Probably could use a lift a little bit. So I've been sanding down. Like this is where the factory tags were. Still has a brand new 14-inch tire here. Interior is not bad except for the driver's seat, and then of course a couple cracks in the dash there, but it's not terrible. I've cleaned it up a little bit already, but like I said, it's not the greatest, but I mean, like the door panels are pretty decent on it still, and like I said, it really isn't that bad of a car, honestly. So it's let me see if you guys can see underneath there. So you can let me see. I'll show you the back. So it's got can you guys see where the exhaust is wrapped around the axle? They hit something, and it is what it is. So it's a North Carolina car. Obviously the guy that had it was a younger guy, and he was driving it University of Virginia there, but yeah, so that's what it is. So not too bad anyways. Like I said, it's very, very rust-free, 99%. There's one little patch over here that's kind of a thing here. No, it really is. I say this all the time. I'm like, and people tend to do this where they're like, oh, well, I'm going to fix it one day. You guys know how that always goes. And so I will give this guy credit that sold it to me. He knew better. He's like, hey, I kept it for 4 years. I thought maybe my son would want to fix it up again or whatever. He never did. And I just thought to myself, like, I'm not going to do anything with it. So I figured I would sell it. And so he sold it at the right time. If he would have waited another 3-4 years, next thing you know, you start getting rust holes, like more places. The interior gets worse. Maybe it's not going to run and drive. You know, there's just the problems start compounding, right? 3 or 4 years on a car sitting outside. I mean, that's about as long as you can leave them these days without them really getting trashed. So,
Crawler said hi from Paris.
Hi from Paris? No way.
That's what he said.
Paris? Are you lying?
No, he said hi from Paris.
What's up from Paris, Crawler? That's really cool. Maybe we'll come see you one day.
One day.
I want to get this channel big enough where I can do some car giveaways for you guys. I know my cars that I build and put together aren't ever perfect, but I think it would be cool anyways to do some like a car like this. Like this is in my opinion, like once this car is done, like just a paint job and honestly some little things to it, I think this is like actually like, I mean, somebody could probably daily this car around and stuff. It's got factory AC, cruise, tilt. I mean, honestly, like the car all over is pretty decent, so there would be nothing stopping anybody from driving this car regularly anyway. So I think it would be cool if somebody would, you know, hopefully gets it once I finish painting it and stuff. Hopefully somebody kind of just gets it back to a daily driver. I don't know if it's been converted. I think the compressor still has R12 on it, but it might have been converted. I didn't see any stickers on it, so I don't think so, but I'm hoping that it has the fittings for the 134, and maybe I can just add some. All it's missing is the belt, so I'm hoping that I can do that. And let me see here. Oh, still on?
Yeah.
Or is it live yet? What do we got
Bruce
here?
says it'll look great when it's finished. Handy Andy said it'll look sweet one day, and Bill says, and then wait another 6 or 8 years and it'll be back at the scrapyard. I don't know.
Don't
I
think
hope
so,
not.
bud. Don't think so.
I would hope not. I would hope after that somebody would actually care for it.
Whoever paid for the car back in the day probably did his best. Well, we got a troll here, guys.
I know.
He's like a It's probably the other dude, the Don guy that keeps coming in. He sounds exactly like
Yeah,
Don.
he
He probably
does.
just changed his name. Or Don and Bill are brothers. Yeah.
That's okay, Crawler. Thanks for stopping in. Welcome
Won't
from
be able
Paris.
to stay on the live for long
He has
because
to
I'm a
work.
security guard. Well, make sure you sub there, Crawler. Check out all the videos and stuff when you get a chance. But yeah, it's kind of stuff I do anyways, just older cars like this and try to get things back on the road for the next
I wouldn't
guy
put
here.
my
So
car in the Fast and the Furious. They'd just smash it.
when it's completed, wow. Yeah, I don't think so.
It would be smashed.
No, that's not true.
I
Most
don't
of
know.
them have
They
them
smash a lot of cars.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Well, anyways, it's I've been kind of spent hours sanding on this car this morning, so I would like to actually get it to the point where I could put in primer today yet, but I'm not sure if that'll happen.
Savage Family said, "Hey brother, hope all is well."
What's up, Savage? How's it going? Is that someone we know?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Are you sure it's not TJ? Is that you, TJ?
I don't think so.
It might be. You never
I
know.
don't know. I think I would. That doesn't.
That's something that Chris always says.
Yeah, I don't think that's him.
Yeah, so anyways, guys, that's what's kind of going on here. So we're just kind of, I said this when I bought this car. I'm like,
Oh, he said, "You know my brother," so his brother must be Chris then.
oh,
That's funny.
going good. Yes, you know my brother. Oh, you know me, brother. I said. So no,
You
he
know.
said, no, he said, you know me, brother.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But anyways, having fun. I keep looking at these electric bikes and thinking we haven't ridden them enough since we've had them back here anyways. It's been
Well, I would
real
go.
busy.
I would go, but you don't get up early enough in the morning.
I know. Yeah, it's the time of year where you got to get up and go early. So I think it's going to turn into that time of year for
He
me.
said, "Remember the Skylark? I told my brother had the Monte Carlo. I'm a YouTuber."
Oh, gotcha. I don't remember. Of course, if I remembered, I would be asking.
He just screenshot it, so now he'll remember. He'll go back and look at it now.
That's funny. Cool. Well, thanks for stopping back in. I haven't been doing as many lives as I mean, it comes and goes with me or whatever, but we've been extremely running, it seems like, lately, hey?
You're gonna drop this phone too now
Yeah,
again.
well, might as well.
You're just like throwing your phones all around.
I know.
Welcome in, Chris. How's it going?
Ah, see? See, that's why I thought it was Chris. Gotcha. That's funny. Yeah, anyway, so I was taking a break here, and then she brought me beer, and then one thing leads to another, and you guys know how it goes here.
How does it go here?
Well, you know how it goes.
I don't know
Weren't
how
you in
it
town
goes.
this morning?
No.
No, you weren't. Just trying to tell me that
No, I
you
went to.
couldn't
wait,
have got me beer.
Why? You're being very rude. This is the second time you got a beer and you didn't even offer me one.
Oh, huh.
I cannot
guess
even
it's
believe
shares
this.
these days, huh?
Well, you know, I have my own in there.
I actually thought these were, oh, they are chiladas.
They are
I
chiladas.
didn't think you liked chiladas.
Chiladas
That's
are
funny.
so good, and this one's mango chili, guys.
It's the time of year even when it's like in the
Exactly.
very minute,
Where's my beer? That was rude. So rude.
even in the very minute air conditioning that we have here.
He said, "I tried to put your Camaro, the red one, and then you said you have a Skylark for sale. I know you're busy."
Ah, yes. I sold the Skylark. I'm sure you've seen that by now. Sorry, man. We've literally had so many people in here that are like constantly commenting. I remember Chris, because Chris comes in almost every single time. And there's a handful of other people like Busted Radio Garage. He always comes in and I go to his stuff.
I like the
whenever I
mango
see him.
and I like the pineapple of these chiladas.
Luke said, you got a good woman.
Yeah.
I do. You're right.
And he almost didn't give me a beer.
I didn't realize you had some in there.
Yes.
Oh.
The only reason why we're drinking is because I was drinking, and you said, "I guess if you're drinking, I'll drink." So who started the drinking? It
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
you.
I should be working right now, but the rest of, other than getting the glue off of this, Chris, are you still in here? Another guy in here said use the rubber wheel on the drill there. I've never done that to get all this stupid pinstriping off, so I peeled it off the other day with, I wonder if I would have just started and done it that way with the pinstriping still on there, if it would have come off too or not. Anyways,
I don't even know how you did it. So.
yeah, well, I did it with the scraper. I took literally the slide-out scraper and I just peeled it all off.
Well, you should have used the rubbery
Yeah.
thingy. Whatever he said.
Yeah, so that was fun.
This was actually my best friend turned me on to these. She brought a case of these over one time, and I was like, oh my gosh. They
Have you
have
ever seen any of this stuff before?
chili peppers in it.
You can like send like goals for stuff.
I have no idea how that works.
Oh, well, there you go. Let me see here. Share how you'll celebrate beer.
If it's a single stage paint, don't use the eraser.
oh,
interesting.
That's what it is. Why does it matter?
Why? Yeah, why does it matter? Wheel works wonders, just control the speed. What kind of paint are we talking? So the Adventures of Smokey and the Bandit said, what kind of paint are we talking? Because it matters.
Yeah, it's single
apparently.
stage.
It's
That's
single
all
stage.
I'm doing.
Why is that? Why does it matter?
I don't know. I've never heard that before.
He said it'll take the paint off, but is that single stage paint?
Oh, yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It's getting painted. That's the whole point of taking it off.
That's why I'm saying, why would it matter?
Yeah, I don't think it does matter.
I don't think that matters. It would only matter if you weren't painting it, right? Isn't that right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah,
in
he's
that?
saying to not lift the paint off. Because
Okay.
I remember like Adam did that to his car, and they put a bunch of decals on it for like a cruise or whatever.
Oh,
And then
and
it
then
lifted the
it
paint
lifted the
off
paint
the car.
off.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
that makes sense, yeah.
I haven't had these in so long. They're delicious.
What happens if you do this? I don't even know.
Why are you asking me like I've ever done any
I
of
don't
that?
know.
What would you like me to do? Here,
I have no
you want me
idea.
to look at it?
No.
You want me to figure it out for you?
No.
He always does this, guys. He does this all the time. He's like, honey, how do you do this? And I don't even know what he's talking about. He
I
just
don't
like,
even know what any of this is.
see, he doesn't know what
See,
it
just
is,
playing
but
around.
he thinks that I just know what everything does and how everything works. It's like the kids. They think mom knows everything. I've never seen it before in my life, but I must know how to do it. It's just the mom thing.
I guess we still haven't shown the other car yet. A couple people that were in the live the other day saw kind of a rough idea of what that other car is going to be here.
They saw the headlight of it.
Yeah, they knew though.
They
You know,
saw
it's
that.
it's specific. You
But
would
they
know
saw
if
the
you're
headlight.
if you're any kind of a car person from that area, you would know. Can't watch channel all day. I have to do some productive stuff. Got to water my peppers and do some stuff around the house.
Well, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So when
Thanks,
you're
Bill.
done watering the peppers, you can go watch some
Yeah,
good videos.
that's right. We'll be here in 4 hours.
We will not
drinking
be here
more
in
beer.
4 hours. I have to make supper.
Maybe we'll make so much money from this live that we'll be able to buy supper tonight. At least like a $10 or $12 pizza.
No, I already have chicken marinating and ready to go on the barbecue, and I have to hit my protein goals.
I
And
know,
pizza doesn't hit my
I'm just
protein
teasing
goals.
When you're 47, you can't move anymore.
That's only a couple
That's
years
it.
away.
Yeah,
That would
we're
be
close,
sad.
buddy. Should raffle off a car and sell the tickets and pick your lucky winner.
That's what we
what I was
want to do.
telling
We'd
her,
like to
but-
do that. We don't know exactly how to do it. We need to find somebody to help us put it
Most
together.
people do it by like doing, of course, the merchant. Like if you have merchandise or whatever, sell T-shirts or whatever, and then you get like an entry to that. That's how people do it these days. But I don't know. I thought about just doing like a random.
Oh, he said it's a website. There's like an actual website that you can raffle it off on.
Oh,
You should send us that website.
how big is the Savages channel here? Let me see here.
Well, I'm not going to give it to a homeless person. They'll be living in it. I don't want them living in this car.
Yeah. Look it up on YouTube, huh? Give it to a homeless person and take a big tax write-off.
What are they going to do? They're going to fly it to Hawaii and then they'll live in it on that strip that I told you is all homeless people now.
One of the cars that I just bought there in the last couple of weeks here, it was, again, if you guys were in the live the other day, you probably got an idea of what it was already, but it's got a pile of good parts in it. Brand new rear, 4-wheel disc brakes, all brand new, like booster, and it's got all the AC components and brand new drive shaft. What else was that done to that car? Like lots, tubular front end, like a lot of like very, very expensive parts. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of a car I wouldn't mind keeping, but I'm just kind of accepting. I really wanted to keep that
I
56
remember
Bel
the
Air,
Savage
but
family coming in before because we had the same conversation when he came in last time, and I remember that conversation.
it must have been quite a while ago.
I have
though,
a
'cause-
family member that has the same last name as you, and that was the reason why he said that.
Oh.
And so anyway, I do remember having that conversation. So I remember him coming in here.
Also do Twitch and Kick. I have no idea what either of those
Twitch
are.
and Kick are like they're another.
Probably
form
can't
of,
say it on here.
No, they're another form of social media.
Oh,
So, but
yeah.
we don't have those.
Yeah.
And it's
We've literally, because it seems like if you want to grow the channels, it's just my opinion. Don't take it at.
Oh, Don's back. Welcome back, Don.
Take it for a grain of salt or whatever, but.
You love his comments. They're
Yeah,
your
I know.
favorites.
But it just seems like. It seems like. Especially like when you have other things to do in your life, like to try to keep up with like
Everything.
yeah, everything. It just isn't you if you try to do like all the social media platforms and then be good at them all, you're never going to grow. Like I notice even with our channel here, she has a YouTube channel, I have a YouTube channel, and we have another YouTube channel there, and like as soon as we started focusing on just that, because we were spending a lot of time on, I can't say it on here because it dumps it in the feed, but we started spending like pretty much all of our time on this, like the bulk of it, focused on YouTube, and our numbers climbed like fast. Like went from being like, if you look at me like a year ago I only had like 800 subscribers, I think, or something like that, and now I have 15,000.
A year ago, I only had 20 subscribers.
Yeah. So like you think about it, she had like 20 subscribers like a year ago, and she's got I think 11, 12,000, something like that now.
13.
Yeah. So that just kind of shows you like when you put your effort into like one place and you focus on that. Now, I don't know in the big picture if that will be a problem for us or not, but
is that the one that you do? Maybe that's the one I was one of the ones. Is that the one that actually lets you stream on the different platforms, so you can actually stream on YouTube as well? Maybe that is the one.
oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I should screenshot what he's saying there so I
Yeah,
can
you
check
should.
into this
He'll
later.
look into it. If you screenshot it and send it to me, I'll actually look into it.
Yeah,
because
we'll check
see.
into it for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're all, we still say we're pretty relatively
I actually
new.
have been looking into something like that, and I told him, I said, I really think we need to do something like that where we stream on the other platforms at the same time, because I know a lot of people do that, and it does make a big difference. So I think that is something that is, because you still do it here, but you do it there as well. So I agree with you on that one. I have been looking into it. I just didn't know which one to go on to. Like, it's kind of overwhelming, to be honest.
He's saying like stream every day or whatever, but like that's just not a reality for us. Like, it's we spend a good chunk of our time doing it and stuff, but I mean it's just like we still have
Well,
a family.
I was
like,
streaming 3 days a week, and I wasn't getting a whole lot more by streaming 3 days a week versus making one.
We're also having a lot of like people. I don't know. I guess the long and the short of it is we have been approached by a lot of people to do like collabs and stuff like that, and so we're kind of like going down that avenue a little bit more right now. And so we're instead of spending more time on like, hey, let's just post every single day. And I'm not saying you're wrong. Like I think if you posted a video every single day, you would probably grow faster. I'm not going to deny that. But then, I mean, then it's like more than a full-time job. Like, so then it's like you have to accept, like, do you want to just give up your entire life to that? I can tell you I have a friend that's a YouTuber, and he's got over 300,000. No, sorry, like I think he's got like 250,000 now. And he tried a video a week every single week for like a year, and then he cut it back every 2 weeks now. And he's like, my income didn't really go down, so like, why would I do every week? He's like, it doesn't. There has to be a trade-off of like giving yourself some life too, right?
Yeah, I agree. It's just it's a balance.
Yeah. So. Yard and Stream Labs. Yeah, I'll definitely check into it for sure. So, it's
I actually have been looking into a few different ones, so that's actually good to hear other names that I can look to.
I'm not opposed to doing that when we're doing it.
Thank you so much, Rue. Have a good night. Enjoy your supper. I got to go make some here pretty soon, too.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Rue. Make sure you subscribe and check out all the other videos. Is Rue the one that was from Paris?
Nope.
No, France.
Nope.
Something like that.
He was not.
Oh,
Nope.
where'd the France person go? I wonder what time it is
He
in
said
France
he
right
had
now.
to go. You weren't paying attention.
Oh, was that okay?
Yeah,
Sorry,
that
there was lots of
yeah, you weren't paying
messages moving
attention.
through here. So, yeah. So, anyways, we're making some progress here, anyways, with this. So that's good. But yeah, it's just always something. I thought this
So what
would
else
be
are you
like
planning on doing? You're planning on painting it? Are you planning on doing interior?
Not much. I need to fix the exhaust and a few little things, but I'm not going to get too deep into this one. Sometimes it's nice just like I never get projects like this that are easy, finger quotes, but
So you're planning on painting it, doing the exhaust, and then
yeah, I'm probably sell it.
rolling it on,
Yep.
and then the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next one needs a lot more. It's missing. There's no drivetrain in it and stuff like that.
Was this the
I
one that
think
we
I
had
might-
the title issues to?
No.
Oh,
So
it wasn't. Okay.
we'll talk about that when we get to that car there. But yeah, made a really good connection there from a friend of mine. That's actually a YouTuber about getting some titles and stuff, and so got a title dealt with really very quickly. So that can be coming up pretty soon. I probably won't do it next. Actually, I think I'm gonna move this Bel Air in here next.
Thank
Either
you.
the Bel Air.
Thank you so much, Savage family. Appreciate that.
Thanks,
He'll
Savage
remember
man.
you next time, maybe. If not, I will. It'll be fine.
I should remember you if he comes back in regularly. I would remember him a little bit more. Where are you from, Savage? I can't remember. I can't remember if he even said. Maybe we never asked him. We've had literally so many different people in here, and there'll be like people from like UK and Sweden and like lots of people. We've been getting lots of people in my chat from like UK for some reason. I think because of the time of day right now, it always ends up being like the time of day where people in like the UK are like winding down right now. So when I go on about this time of the day, that seems to be
Florida.
Kind of when
He's from
everybody comes.
Florida.
Ah, okay.
I'm pretty sure you do remember him.
Yeah, I
We've
think
talked
I
to
do
I
remember
remember
now.
talking to him. Orlando area. I do remember talking to him.
I do
Actually,
remember,
like
yeah.
as he's talking, I
Yes.
remember talking to him
I
for
do too,
sure.
yeah.
I totally remember talking to him.
Yeah. That's cool.
It took us a moment. It took a little refresher course.
Yes, it did,
Little
yeah.
refresher course.
Yeah. I'm not on consistently either. I'm not like, hey, I'm coming on at this time of this day or whatever. It's like, it's really hard for me because I'm like always on the go, but yeah. So, but yeah, went to North Carolina, picked up this car there, and then another one in Las Vegas, and yeah, I don't know. I found a bunch of really good deals on some Bel Air parts there about a week ago, so I picked those up. So got a good, I guess a good amount of work to keep me busy for a bit here anyway, so I'm glad this AC is working good enough to be like tolerable in here. Just having the AC on and just kind of blowing it around with the fan there is enough to like make it like actually decent to work in here, so definitely helps. I'm gonna see if I can seal up the top of the door here and help that out a little bit or whatever, but yeah. So, but yeah, this will be a, I don't know, as good as I can make it type car, I suppose. I don't know how, there's actually a lot of trim on this car to tape, eh?
Yeah, I wonder who's going to do all that.
Yeah, I know. But I've never with this 3M system, I've never sprayed a paint that's not metallic yet. And I think I usually use a 1.4 tip for metallic, so we'll see. But that 3M spray system, it lays out like glass. It's crazy. So I'm hoping, being that it's black.
So
I don't know.
my question is,
Yes.
it's summertime. Mm-hmm. And in that paint booth, it's like 500 degrees.
I know. That's why I said I should set it up in here.
Okay, but it's not going to fit in here.
I think it will. I think lengthwise for sure it will. It can't be any long. It's
Man,
20.
you really just have to be like, hey, Mike, I think you should let me throw my paint booth in one side of your shop there. It would fit perfect.
Yeah, I need an air compressor though, and all that
He has
stuff.
an air compressor. It's a
Does he?
big one.
Does he?
Yeah, he got it on Marketplace.
And I didn't make friends with the right people yet.
I know. Gotta go for another neighborly walk.
Rue's going to cook some supper. Nice.
But that was
Where was Rue from?
he didn't say. We didn't ask him. We didn't get to that part of the conversation.
Gotcha. Yeah. We get people from over the world in here. It's funny, actually.
Is it funny? Do you
don't know.
laugh?
There's been a lot, like more recently though, like a lot of like UK. I saw a couple people from like Brazil in here, which is kind of a weird. Wonder what time it is in Brazil right now. Need to keep an eye on that because like a lot of the people that come on, I want to make sure I'm on their time zones. That's why sometimes I'll bounce around the times I'm on to. The other day, just for the heck of it, because I was doing nothing and I was just piddling around, I went on super early in the morning, and it was like busy, like really busy. So I was on earlier today too, but then I smashed my microphone, so then I have to come back on again.
Wow.
What's everybody else got going on today? Yeah. So, anyways, nothing too serious, but all this when you're sanding off of like this stuff, it's like throwing like, see, it's like throws like rubber almost, because it's like the plastic or whatever it is, or the glue or whatever it is, I guess. Throws it all over the place. But what do you think all of this is from?
It looks like overspray from something.
I know it. It's like, hey, doesn't it look like? I don't know. Weird. It's funny because you can see all the.
Busted said, "Hey, my favorite car and coffee combo creators."
Yeah, nice.
Thank you, Busted. That was nice.
Yeah, what's up, Busted?
No coffee today, just beer.
Isn't that funny from when they painted the last time, though? You can see, and it kind of makes me wonder when I've painted cars if that's actually like kind of what you could see. See if you look really close, you can see like all the sanding lines in it. Mm-hmm. I wonder if the paint that they just kind of use sort of covered that, especially being black, because it would hide a lot of that kind of stuff. To me, this looks like it just got painted in somebody's backyard, like a kind of a garage paint job, backyard paint job. I think it's going to look a lot better than it did the last time that they painted it, so we'll just kind of see, I guess. But
What do you got going, Busted? You got any cool stuff going on right now?
Yeah, Busted broke the bank this week there. He just loaded up on all sorts of stuff there.
Does he want to break the bank on us?
Yeah,
We'll be
not
your,
yet.
we'll be your bank breakers.
I was teasing him the other day because he's like, I can't stand to put out cars that aren't like perfect and stuff, and I'm like, see, that's why we can't ever collaborate, because the stuff that I put out is hoopties and you put out nice stuff. Nice stuff, or not like nice, what do you want to say, nice mechanically, not cosmetically, because all of his stuff is like, he has a lot of like burnout cars and stuff like that, which is funny, but they're all like just kind of.
If you do a collab with him, I'll bring the espresso machine, make everybody espresso, get you guys amped right up.
I think he's going on poverty tour.
Oh, is he?
I do believe so. Busted, you're going on poverty tour, right? It's, man, I thought about it, but I was like, for the amount of money and time off that I would need to do the full thing, would I really gain any value from a creator standpoint from it? Probably not. I don't think so. I mean, if you think, if there was even 1,000 people there, let's say, which I don't know if there would be, but let's say if there was 1,000 people, if I got 1,000 subs from it, would it be worth spending 8 days off and probably thousands of dollars? No.
No.
No. Because it's just going to be other creators, essentially, that are going to see you.
No, I don't think
The bulk. Because most of the people that are going to it are going to be like YouTubers or else people that just want to meet Dalton. Which
I don't
is
think
not.
it would.
So I just couldn't really see the value of it
either.
myself, but
Ooh, that one was like spicy at the end.
I don't know if people like along the way will kind of see you. It would have been cool to do like the route and stuff like that, but they're.
I mean, it would have been cool, but I mean, it's just like
I've
there's
done
so many
I've
other
done
things.
the bulk of that route so many times. Like I felt like when you went to like duct tape drags, it was like way better because you get like so many people seeing you and all that stuff. Now, I wasn't really prepped because I didn't really know what it was when we first went or whatever. But like now, I kind of understand, right? But yeah, what do we got going on here?
Nothing right now.
It's quiet. Lots of people in here, but it's quiet.
It's
So
it's almost time. That's why it's almost time for dinner time.
yeah, I suppose, eh? So we're just hanging out. I was just working on sanding this thing down this morning. I wonder why it's got like, these body lines are very, very good for being like bondoed in there. I don't know. As I'm sanding it, you always find surprises. I thought there wouldn't be as many surprises on this car because, which there really wasn't actually, at least
think
not
that
yet.
about me too. You're like these body lines.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never heard you say that about my body, but you say that about your cars.
Wow. I was going to keep working, but I probably will after this
What do
a
you
little
mean
bit.
you were gonna keep working? You told me to come out here and do a live with you.
Yes, I know.
That's what you said. So here I was, and now you're blaming it on me that you're not working.
I know.
You hear this, guys? This
I'm
is
looking
nonsense.
at our e-bikes thinking we should have taken them in for a tune-up while it was like
We should
not
have taken
getting
them in for a
used.
tune-up. A million times we should have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Busta was going on poverty tour though.
Person seen.
Does anybody here watch Pole Barn Garage or any of you guys going on poverty tour or any of that kind of stuff? Like I said, I think it would be cool. I think it would be a cool experience. But people ask me all the time, like, would you ever go on like it's like Hot Rod Power Tour, for example? There's like thousands of people, and it's just like old cars like galore, and you sit there and you drive like a block in like an hour. I'm like, that doesn't really appeal to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't really get it. You'd get, I suppose, if I felt like the value of the attention would be worth it, then it probably would be worth it. But like, people are like stealing people's cars out of like the hotel parking lots and stuff, and yeah, just don't. I don't know. Just being this day and age, I'm just like, man, I want to have like one cool cruiser that's got like air tilt cruise, like drives anywhere without having to worry about breaking down. Like, that's kind of like my goal eventually here, is just to have like one like that. So that's what the deal is, guys.
That's the deal.
That's the deal. So
That's
while
the
we're
deal.
talking about it, and I said it earlier I was going to do it, but I got a package for this car, so I'm going to go grab it and open it while we're sitting here and see what it looks like, because I haven't even looked at it yet. I will be right back.
BRB.
BRB. Whew. Hopefully I don't have to buy any more supplies for this car, because I have a bunch of paint already kicking around for it and stuff. Ta-da! eBay for the win.
That is a lot of eBay tape.
It is. What did I do with the scraper? That's the real question. Oh, there we go.
That's what you open your boxes with, is your scraper?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Scraper / box cutter.
All right. Wow, they really went for it on the...
As I said, that's some eBay tape.
I know.
Wow, you're kind of scaring me the way you're cutting that. You need help there so you don't cut yourself?
No.
Can you do this
Ooh,
all
this
by
thing's filthy.
You can do this all by yourself?
That's so dirty. I suppose. Open up and see what we got here, guys. If you were here the other day, you probably heard me griping about this. Aww. Like the... Oh.
This is what happens when he tries to make it dual use, guys.
That's
he
funny.
dropped the. You know, you can just use a razor blade without having it in the box.
I could.
Yeah, it
I
would
could.
make a little more sense actually, but you know.
You know.
You do you. You
I
do
will.
you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into the channel. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys subscribe and don't listen to anything Don says.
Don's being quiet right now.
I know, that's because I wouldn't respond to him. Ooh.
He only came in for one little splurt. And
Yeah,
then he was
that's
like,
right,
Nah.
that's All right, let's see what we got going on here. Holy cow, look at this.
What am I looking at?
It's like just loaded with like, they just decided that they were gonna just fill this thing full of everything that they had laying around their garage.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
Make sure it
That's
didn't
funny.
get damaged.
Of course, this is like the 1 week. Hey, look, they even had some bubble wrap in there. The giant bubble wrap.
Is there even anything in there, or is it just packaging? Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that's satisfying.
How is that satisfying? It's just like a piece of metal.
I know. A very expensive piece of metal.
I know. I know. I saw the bill.
I know. I know. You did.
I saw the bill, guys.
So if you guys are new here,
Wow, they even
the car is
eBay
sitting in the
taped all of
background.
that.
Yeah, they sure did. Oof, I almost dropped that.
That would be lame because that was an expensive piece of
Yeah,
metal.
that was. I don't think it's metal. I think it's fiberglass.
Oh.
Wanted to have this before I did the rest of it, so.
It only has one of those or two of those?
That should be two.
Oh, okay.
Maybe give me some extra stuff too. That would be sweet. Bro, he just like threw like all of his like, there was like bakery wrappers in here and it's like, what is this? Oh, there we go. All right. So, I wish I would have talked to Busted before I had this, but he told me he's a Dodge guy, and then all of a sudden he ended up with just closet Chevy parts by accident. Very interesting, huh?
So he has one of these?
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
But apparently he had all the parts for it somehow, just by accident, you know. That's what non-Chevy guys do, you know. They collect Chevy parts. Busted. All right, well, that was a lot of
Garbage.
Yeah, I don't think we needed a box quite that big there. It's probably why the shipping was so expensive.
Is this used?
It is used,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
It's in,
Because it has a big thing out of it.
yeah, I'm going to have to do a little finessing there, I do believe, but we'll show you guys what we got here anyways.
Somebody just took this off a car and then
Yeah,
then-
so, yep.
and then made $1 million off of you?
Yeah, they made enough off of me.
See right
This
there?
is the cheapest one around by a lot. Yeah, I know. It's got a couple, I think, cracks too. So, you guys have been kind of watching. So this is like the centerpiece for it, which it's all there. My biggest fear is to drill the holes and to put them in the wrong spot. And I don't know. There's also, look at this. Detroit, Michigan. But yeah, my fear is that I would put it on there, which let's take a look right now. See how this sits for curiosity. Yeah, my fear would be that I put it on and then I drill the holes in the wrong spot. I don't even know how this actually goes on here, to be totally honest. It's like the hood is, or the trunk is in really good condition. Grab me one of those pieces there, the side pieces, and let's take a look at this. So,
That looks wrong.
does it?
I don't know, it doesn't line up.
So maybe this is wrong.
Yeah.
Hold it.
I got it. I got her.
All right, size this up here.
Yeah. See, that looks better.
Man, I didn't realize it was so tall like this.
But yeah, that's how it goes.
Grab one more piece.
That's what it looks like to put a butt on the car.
To put what?
The butt on the car.
Wow. So,
It's the butt piece.
you got that. Hold that. What do you guys think? You gotta admit that looks way better.
Do I have to?
Do you have to admit it?
Do I have to admit it?
Yes, you
Why do I have to admit
Because it looks way better,
Okay, well, if that's what you think, then fine. Whatever you say, bud.
especially when it's painted. So really, what do we see here? So the chips aren't really, the chips are on the bottom here, so that's not a big deal. then.
Chris says it looks way better, so we'll
Yeah.
go with Chris.
I agree. Yeah, man, I didn't realize they're so tall like that. How is that? I guys it has to be though, eh? Because
It
that's
makes
what
it
these are.
faster too, guys. It's a speed dam.
It looks so much better though. It really does.
You guys are ridiculous.
So I think your side there is maybe missing one of the bolts. Yeah. So that could probably be just screwed in from the bottom or something like that. So I don't know, but just figuring out, like, I guess.
Just so
Rare.
we're clear, I'm not making the holes in this car because I'm
No,
not
no,
getting
I'm
blamed.
scared. And then I'm also wondering, like,
See, Chris said it had 50 horsepower, just like that.
Yes, that's right.
As I said, it just makes you feel like it's so much faster.
so how do you know, man? Because it's got to be like I'm gonna have to look at some pictures online where it sits in the back because.
I am not going to be any part of the installation of this. I'm not going to be blamed.
Well,
no
anyways,
blameage
guys.
for me.
So I don't remember. I didn't pay a whole bunch for this thing. It was like, I mean,
whole
it was
bunch.
the cheapest. It was the cheapest one around by a lot, a lot.
Where are you putting
but,
your pieces?
I don't know. I'm gonna set them down so they don't fall. First of all,
That would be a great idea,
Yeah.
buddy boy.
I've never done this before, and I did not realize how tall they were. That's crazy. And apparently they make some sort of a seal that can go like against it here or whatever. I don't know if it's supposed to stop water and dirt and stuff from getting in there or whatever, but see, he agrees. It looks way better.
Of course he does.
So I'm hoping, I don't know, I probably just put a little bit of like paint on the end of them and then just drop it down. Get it close. If the holes have to be a little bit bigger, so there's a little wiggle room, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But if you look at these close, I guess there's like rubber washers on these things. Put tape on the back of the car, then mark it with. Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense.
Again, I'm not. making
Yeah,
the holes.
I've
I'm
never
not
done
doing
this, so I'll be terrified to do it.
I'm not
But
doing
I feel
it.
like if I'm going to paint it, I feel like this is going to make it look way better. So, I don't know. It makes the car have a totally different look to it, so I think that would be good. So, I did it.
You did it.
I was debating. I was like, I'm either going to paint the whole car and paint the spoiler with it, and then just give it to the next person that buys it, because what if somebody doesn't want it on? But the chances that it's probably like 95% of people would want it on and 5% wouldn't. So
what does the spoiler do? It just makes you feel
it just
like
looks.
you're manly.
Well, it puts downforce if you were to go
so
fast
it
enough.
makes you feel manly.
It wouldn't on a 305 two-barrel car. It wouldn't do anything,
So
but it would
really
look
just
cool.
makes you feel like you're cool.
It just looks weird without it.
Okay.
All these cars.
So
like,
it's just a thing.
so the only cars like that didn't have it was like the.
So why
Corolla.
didn't this one have one?
It was just some sort of trim level, I guess. I don't know if it was like maybe it saved a few bucks to not get it at the time, like to
It
order.
was probably more than a few bucks.
No, probably not at the time. These cars, I think, were only like $3,000 brand new back then. Yeah. So it was probably like a $200 option or something like that.
Well, it's still a $200 option.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. So actually, you're like really well. Most of the ones that I looked at were like expensive, like used ones. People wanted like between $500 and $800 for, and I think I paid $165 for this one, mostly because it had some blems on
He
it.
said it's ready for the 200 shot of nitrous.
Yeah, that's what I said to people. I said if this video does well enough, I'll put nitrous on this car.
Okay, this is just like a little confession of my husband. My husband did a burnout right outside our house. I don't know which vehicle it was. A couple weeks ago.
Oh, I was with Mike Camaro.
Okay, so now everybody in the neighborhood thinks that is the place to do the burnouts. So every time we leave our driveway, there's another set of burnout strips. Okay, little confession, the people across the way from us might not appreciate it. We don't know, they haven't complained yet, but we're not too sure if they appreciate it or don't appreciate it. But in all fairness, all those burnout marks are not my husband. He was just the one that instigated it or started the situation.
808 Hawaiian. Is that you, Lee? How's it going, guys? It's just added 50 horsepower. I don't think it'll be too bad to get on. Like I said, worst case scenario, the hole's a tiny bit bigger and it has to be shifted around.
These
a
are
little
my
bit. I
Alpha
don't think
Maui
it'll be too bad.
pants. These are my Aloha Alpha Maui pants.
I know Lee actually has his name Lee on one of his accounts, unless this is a different one.
I actually wasn't even expecting to be on your live today, and I had these on.
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, if you guys have checked out all my videos, you guys know that, and I don't think this is maybe him, unless this is a big coincidence.
It's just an 808 person, I think.
Yeah.
I
So
think
she's actually from Hawaii originally, from Maui. But yeah, one of my channel sponsors here is Alpha Maui. So
so when he did the first burnout, he's like, I don't know if the neighbor is going to be mad, so he did it as a short burnout. And then there's like 4 more tracks of burnouts there now, and he's like, well, must not be so bad. There's 4 more tracks now.
Too funny.
We'll keep you guys updated on the burnout marks.
Yeah.
If it gets worse or not.
Oh man.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's all good.
Yeah,
No.
I'm actually from Maui, and what's really cool is that these pants are made from Alpha Maui. But what's really cool is that my really, really good friend is actually the artist, and she hand drew all the designs for these pants.
Yeah, so if you look at like designs by Addie, she did a whole bunch of this. Actually, all the stuff like under the on the brim of this one, this is an Alpha Maui hat there. She does all that kind of stuff. So it's really cool. It's just a really good company. Just like I said, they're a family-based company. I just like it. I don't know. I like their products. I like the stuff or whatever. Like I said, I wouldn't partner with somebody that I didn't believe in. But yeah, they're really cool. I like all their stuff there, and it's crazy that it lasts. Like I never expected to have a hat that would last like that, especially with how I use it. So probably not every single one would be like that, but I use the other one I had was
He said, "Oh,
Baldwin
he was
bro.
here when all the Hawaiian people were here last time."
Oh, that's funny.
Sometimes it's funny when we start talking about when I start talking about Hawaii or home or whatever. It seems like the local Hawaii people pop in. I don't know what it is. Maybe it shows up in their feed or whatever.
Yeah, he hasn't been on here for a while.
But yeah, we haven't seen you in a
this
while.
was the guy, but
Yeah.
this was probably quite a while ago. As a matter of fact, I think we were outside last time he was here.
Yeah.
So he or she, I don't remember what it was, but yeah. So if you're from Maui, you'll know Alpha Maui there. But yeah, if you want 15% off, you can go to alphamaui.com and use the code CRUISIN, and you can get a discount on their stuff. Like I said, it's 15% off, and I really like their stuff. So that's a whole nother thing. But so they're one of the channel sponsors there. If you guys watch, you guys already know that. But
always have to support the I know.
So I've been trying to figure out some sort of a. I mean, honestly, we've been talking to a lot of different people about like different things, like possibly getting a hoist in this garage that's portable that we could move to another shop or whatever. Or we've been looking at some different shop options that maybe we could kind of help us along. We're trying not to stick our neck out too far right now because things are slow. So we're trying not to spend money excessively, I suppose, if you want, and things like that. So it's kind of moving along with cars.
That's right, Waianae. I remember that. Oahu was where he's from.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Have an idea what I'm gonna ask for the Camaro? I don't know. Depends how terrible the paint turns out, Chris. It sounds like he actually really wants it. I don't know if I'd have to bring it for you though. Hey, it'd be pretty far. Never used to be too bad, but with the price of fuel, like $5 to $6 a gallon, going that direction, it's like. I was just in North Carolina picking up this car, and it's $1,500. I think a little bit more than that even for fuel just to pick it up. So I don't know.
Where's Chris at?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, pretty far. Pretty far.
Well, I need to go to Rhode Island. It's not too far.
Yeah. I do like that area though. They haven't really been there with me. I want to take the kids and the wife and stuff up there, so possibility. But I don't know if this kind of car you want. It is really solid though. Like I said, there's one rust hole, but.
It wasn't too far
Anything
for him.
that I
He said
do, you're
it's
probably
not too
going
far for
to-
him, so he'll come pick it up. That's what it sounds like.
that what he
Yeah,
said?
he said it's not too far for him.
Yeah. Oh no, he said it wasn't too far from me.
Oh,
when I bought
like
it.
he could have got it. I see.
Hi from the UK. I have a Camaro here, pretty rare sight on the road here. Really? That's cool. What year a Camaro there, Mark? That's funny. Do you like another?
I can, but I'm going to have to dip out pretty soon because I haven't eaten since breakfast, and
Oh, yeah.
I really do need to make supper. That's why I told you.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you started this. One more, I suppose, and
Okay,
then we'll.
but I really need to eat. I can't just.
Really?
I can't live on beer alone.
Oh well. Probably last one then.
Okay.
Last one.
Ooh,
By
this
then
one's
we'll
not too bad either. This one's not too bad.
No.
No.
All right.
Hi
probably
from
have
Scotland.
Another.
Welcome in. Yes, he tries to restore cars. I don't. I just sit here and what do I do? I do whatever he tells me. Normally, I put the tape on the trim.
I'm
Because
not sure if restore is the word I would use for it. It would be more like I always like to say Saturday night specials, maybe a little bit nicer than that, but I just backyard car builder basically to show you what you can do on a super tight budget. That's how I build everything here. So I don't always paint them, and that's what's happening with this car, but like sometimes I'll just get them running and driving. Sometimes they don't have motors and transmissions, and I'll just get them back on the road. I've got some cars that I've built just to be faster for fun. I don't know, kind of a little bit of everything, right?
Yep.
But mostly pre-1980 cars. That's like the bulk of them. There's a few that I wouldn't mind of like newer ones. Like I like 454 SS trucks. I like some of the like the 89
Chris says
Turbo
we
Trans
call
Am.
them restorations.
Yes, restorations. Yeah, that's not me. That's not me. Restoration would entail actually like taking all the trim off, taking everything down to metal, like fixing all the imperfections. Like that's just not for a guy that does YouTube like I do it. It's just not. It's not realistic. So you can't. Nobody's gonna watch if I literally tore this thing down and did all that. Nobody would watch it. It just wouldn't be feasible. So I try to show people what you can kind of do, like in your driveway or in your small garage or with minimal tools and stuff on like a tight budget. Like almost everything that I buy is like under $2,500 when I buy it, and I try to keep like that amount or less into it. Generally speaking, that's kind of on average. Again, I'm not always. I've just bought a car that's kind of on the higher end of that, but so It just kind of depends, like, but that's kind of what that's usually what I do. I buy cars that are like, kind of like what I would call cheaper cars, and then go from there. I just bought a car to Las Vegas. It was ironically from Illinois, so I went there to get it being rust-free, and it actually was pretty rust-free, but not perfect, and so it needs couple little touch-ups and stuff, but that would be a cool car to keep for like an overall, because same thing, it's got like air, tilt, cruise, all that stuff. I don't know, but I probably won't keep it because I just can't get attached to cars doing it for YouTube like this, so.
My husband's taught me our whole entire relationship. I can't get attached to anything. I start liking something, and he always is like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah,
I
it's
sold
hard.
it.
People always, like, literally always, especially on doing this the way I do it, they're always like, "Wow, are you gonna keep that one? You should keep that car, and you should keep this." I'm like, man, I would love to. I got a friend that's like, he's like a borderline hoarder, like kind of like almost like how I used to be, because you couldn't really afford a bunch of stuff, and so like when you got it, you wanted to hang on to it for dear life. But I'm just like, I can't. Literally, like, I've told the story a bunch of times, but I think like last fall there, like I sold like 13 cars because it was like I had them all registered and insured, and I think our insurance bill was like $1,100 or $1,200 a month or something. It was getting like really ridiculous. So if you have them,
Mark says if you took it down and rebuild, he'd watch it. And Chris says I would backdate it and put a split bumper front end on it.
I do like those. I will agree with that. But then at that point, the way I look at it is like, why not just buy a split bumper then? Because the rest of the car is not going to really look right. I just saw a guy what did he do there? He put the, like the early car, like the 73-ish, like Trans Am nose on like a later car. And every single time that you see people do that, literally there was a whole thread of people posting. They're like, "Oh, I did that too. And the gaps are always super weird in the front. Like, if you look at this car, there's like absolutely no gap at all in between the front nose and the actual fenders. There's nothing, it's tight. So like when you spray it, you're not even gonna really see it. Like very, very not noticeable. On those cars, it was like drastically noticeable. And to me, it looks funny. So I don't care for that personally. I'd rather just, at that point, just get like a early car or whatever.
He doesn't totally agree with you because he was like,
I know he doesn't.
he was like, I don't know if I agree with that, Kevin.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to ignore that comment.
Yep. I will be right back. 2 seconds.
1,000?
Yeah.
2, 1,000. Are you taking your microphone with you?
No, they're there.
Oh, okay. Guess he's ditching out on us, guys. I guess I'm in charge. Cybertruck. Man, my husband would not get caught dead with a Cybertruck anywhere near him. That's hilarious. He's definitely not a Cybertruck person. A cyber anything person. You make me laugh. Dumping it all over me. You guys just sitting here watching me. I guess that's what we're doing. So awkward. Sorry guys, Kevin left. So, yeah. Here we are. We actually call Cybertrucks Lego trucks in our family because they remind me of the cars that the boys put together with the Legos. He said he took his microphone off, and I bet that's what he's doing because I was thinking that I needed to do that like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, that's why you were like, I gotta get going.
No, I really do need to make dinner. It's going to take an hour for me to make dinner.
Oh, I wasn't making dinner, guys.
We know. They said that you should make sure you take your mic off.
Is that a Cybertruck? What?
Yeah, it's random.
Oh.
Random people making random conversations.
If you took it down and rebuilt it, I'd watch. Nobody else will watch though. You'd be the only guy. So, it's he's taking a bathroom break. Hope his mic's off. Yeah. So I don't know. It's Chris, to answer your question. I think around this particular area, once it's painted, as long as the paint doesn't turn out terribly, if it looks okay-ish, I think it'll I think what I would probably sell it for is like 6,500, something like that. Maybe even a little bit less, just, you know, just locally here, just to kind of move it or whatever. Like I said, I'm not getting rich trying to like sell these cars. I just buy them for YouTube, fix them, get them back on the road so somebody else can enjoy it. So probably something like that, somewhere in that, like, I'm guessing like 5 to 65 range, something like that. I don't really know for sure. This one I might sell for like around that, like 55, just because I probably won't fix a bunch of the little things that kind of needs. It is just a whole bunch of little piddly things that I don't know if I'll have time to get to. Maybe, but it could use taillights. It needs a door handle on this side, power steering belt. I forget what else. So I might do some of that just to make it more drivable or whatever. But yeah, I probably don't think I'll spend a whole bunch more time. I bought this car because it was going to be a little easier for once. This is kind of like a miracle for me. But yeah. Where are you from, Mark? So this car should turn out okay-ish. There's always, every time you spray stuff, there's always imperfections you missed or never noticed, especially when you're doing it like in what I would call like a quicker way or whatever. So I think it'll be pretty decent, but I can already see there's a couple little imperfections in the body, and like I said, it does need some Bondo work and a few things like that, but nothing too serious anyways. Probably could use a front windshield, I guess. Like I said, and it's funny because I noticed, but I'm noticing even more when I'm looking at it. If I could show you guys, you wouldn't be able to see it on the camera, but like this car was painted at one time already and it got oversprayed all over like a bunch of this chrome trim and stuff there. And you can actually see it's like actually mist too, but like there's very clear like overspray on the trim plus like actual mist of the overspray. So yeah, so that's what the deal is with that there. It needs a driver's seat too. Like I said, it's just a bunch of little piddly things or whatever, and it depends on how much you care. Like somebody might just take it how it is and fix a couple things himself and then just daily it or whatever, which I think would be totally fine. It starts right up. It's like I said, I'd probably sell it on the lower side of things if I don't fix a bunch of the little annoyances and stuff. But I know a guy like Chris, he'd probably strip her right down and repaint whatever I'm gonna do here anyway, so I guess it's whatever, but it's just getting single stage, so it's not like it would be hard to take it down again if you really cared. I will say this little 5,000 BTU air conditioner is keeping up pretty good for being like 93 degrees here right now, so can't complain too much about that for sure. Definitely helps. Oh, look who's back.
I made sure, because you're not letting me leave,
Oh.
and you're making me drink more, I made sure that our children are making us supper.
Oh, there you go.
Because I'm hungry.
They're making a supper? Huh.
Well, our older child is.
Oh, okay.
Not the little children.
That's good.
Yeah. We got this, though.
We got it.
Mom needs to eat.
Yep. It's
Mom needs
almost
to eat.
that time there. It'll be midnight and she'll be wasted again.
I need to eat.
I just want to say, I didn't start it today. Everybody knows who brought the booze out.
But you didn't stop
Had
it?
a 72, wait, what? Someone can launch a rocket into space. He needs designers to make a car or truck look good. Oh, Scotland. That's cool. I'd go to Scotland.
Yes,
Had a
I
72
agree.
Camaro as a kid. 17 Yoda TRK now, all plastic. Yep, that's exactly how they are. We'll drive like a newer vehicle for our dailies, but everything we own is like at least 10 years old now. I don't know.
Even my daily
For a
is
bunch
10
of
years old.
reasons. Just the cost
Yeah.
of buying a new vehicle now and just the maintenance and all the little stuff that comes with it. I'm actually almost wanting to go backwards in years a little bit with lower miles and just...
What'd you do to yourself?
What?
So dirty.
No way. Yeah.
I fixed it.
Surprisingly, when I've been sanding this thing down, it didn't really get dusty for some reason.
How far outside city limits are you? Just far enough.
Barely. Why?
Yeah, why?
Why are you asking?
What is the reason?
That's a very random
That
question.
is a very random question. And how do you know we're outside of city limits?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We do live in an acreage, though.
We probably talked about living in an acreage before.
Yeah, we probably did, but I don't remember David Thompson.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
There's a lot of people that have very similar names, so then they come in and we're like, huh. So unless you're like Chris that comes in all the time. Okay. That was a random.
That was very random.
It didn't even make sense.
No, it didn't.
So at least I got the spoiler for it now. Said I'm kind of terrified. I'm kind of wondering, do I put it on before I paint the car then? Or like, what's the right
He said
way
you're
to do it
so
here?
relaxed to be in city limits. We're not in city
Oh.
limits.
Fair enough, fair enough. He said he meant we're too relaxed.
I know what he means.
That's funny.
How are we too relaxed?
I don't know. I guess because city people are all uptight, I suppose.
I don't know.
Strung out. Yep.
I could be a.
Where are you from, David?
Wow, that was so
David.
aggressive. David,
David.
Where are you from? That was an aggressive way to say his name.
That's funny.
David
I was going to be working while we were
Thompson.
doing this live, but I just never accomplished that, apparently.
You're going to be working and I was going to be drinking beer,
Yeah.
but you decided to sit down and drink beer.
It's really funny because I don't, like
He's
when
from
I'm buying...
California.
Oh, no, just kidding.
No,
We're
he
just
had made a
kidding.
sad face.
I know, we're just
No, he
teasing.
made a sad face.
We don't care. Not everybody from
No,
California.
he made a sad face.
I know.
I was helping him out. He was sad.
It depends what part. There's some okay
there's some
part.
nice-
Like Northern California, like in certain places is decent. Depends what part, man. We're not going to rag on you
He's
for
probably
it.
in Long Beach.
No.
That's why he gave the
No,
sad
he wouldn't have
face.
said the sad face if he lived in Long Beach because people that live there, they like it.
No, not if you don't want to live in the city.
Let's find out.
Let's see what David tells us.
When I buy these cars, I don't really look at them super close though, but it's funny, like can you see that at all? when you
Gas
look?
is $7.81 per gallon. That's it, huh?
What? There's no way.
I was so excited. Gas price actually had gone down, and it was down to $3.84.
Is it actually $7.81 a gallon there?
We were
For
down to
gas?
We were down to $3.79, and now we're back up to $3.84 again.
Yeah, it's just lingering.
I was hoping we were gonna like drop back down below the threes,
What
but
part of California, David? That seems crazy. That must be like,
$7.81. Ouch.
that's got to be like in the city then.
I don't know. I heard
Which is
California
funny
was
because they
pretty
get
high.
so much oil there. How is that even possible?
They said that with all the LA. See, he is in that area. I knew that's where he was. I knew it was in that area. It was like LA.
Where did he say LA?
LA, right there.
Huh.
That would be
No big deal.
Yeah. I have
Huh.
a lot of family that lives close
Ouch.
to that area. So
That's a zinger.
That means that's what all my family's paying for gas. No wonder why
I wonder how much E85 is there. So they said that, it doesn't, I don't even want to get into it. It doesn't
they
matter.
say that I was like, no wonder why my family says, hey, we'll just fly there. It's cheaper because it actually is cheaper. At $7.80
Yeah.
a gallon.
That's crazy. Man. That is crazy. I wonder how much like ab fuel and stuff
He
is there.
said, you can drink beer if you work hard. If you work harder, you drink scotch and whiskey. Hello from
Man,
Kentucky.
I've tried to drink scotch before there, Mark, and maybe that's just a thing from where you're from there, but I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
Welcome
I've
from
tried it.
Kentucky.
How's it going from Kentucky, man?
Is it hot in Kentucky yet?
Yeah, it would be.
Would it
It's
be?
probably humid there, too.
Like hotter
It'd
than
be
here?
similar to this. They're a little farther north, but they get about the same heat as us.
I've never
What part
heard
of Kentucky there, Paul?
I've never heard of the Law of Moses. What's in it? Tell me what's in it. Never heard of it.
Tried a mixed drink called the Law. No, I have not. We might have tried it, but they called it something else.
I've never heard of it. You tell me what's in it, and I'll tell you if I've had it.
Ah, man.
I swear the other night he was mixing my drinks doubles because
I was not.
I swear I was like,
I gave her 4 drinks. Well, only gave her 3. She had 1 on her own. And she was like 6 hours later still like plastered.
and I'm not like that. I'm not
No.
that. I don't know what was going on. I don't know
Maybe
what
with
happened.
bourbon and grapefruit
Oh,
juice.
gross.
I don't really like bourbon
That sounds,
either.
and I hate grapefruit. Grapefruit
Yeah.
is like
So
the most
2 things that we don't
disgusting
like,
thing
so-
ever. Gas is $3.49.
Yeah,
Where's
see?
$3.49? That's less than here.
Yeah, he must be. Wait, let me think. I'll bet you $3.49 is Mississippi.
That's less
bet.
than here. That's crazy.
Yeah. Which is Mississippi or maybe possibly like that's probably the only place to be cheaper. Maybe Texas.
He said it's 80 degrees. He's from
Humid right
Jacksonville,
now.
Florida, born in Orlando.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Every time we've ever like I've seen pictures of Kentucky or we've ever like been through Kentucky, it's always green, like always.
It's very much like our area where we're at here. Yeah. I like Kentucky actually. It's
1
cool. I go there
mile
quite a
south
bit.
of Memphis, he said, is 349. Huh.
Nice. What's up, John? Told you. That's about the cheapest fuel in the whole U.S. Pretty much is right on the Mississippi border and a little bit south there too. There's some cheap fuel, but yeah.
If you want to drink brew and vodka, we call it girders. What's brew, B-R-U? What is that?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Is that like beer and vodka? Maybe that's what it is.
Oh, beer. Maybe he's already drunk and that's why he's stumbling. Mark must be toasted already.
Maybe he is. Maybe he is. Okay.
Don't know who that is.
I don't
you can
either.
Leave it. It's fine.
I can leave it?
It
Okay.
don't matter.
Okay.
Unless they start spamming about it. Kentucky is the horse capital.
I did know
it
was the
I
home
would
of the
actually go to that
Kentucky
because I think
Derby.
it would be cool.
I think that would be really cool.
I would
actually.
even bet.
You would even bet?
I would. Why not?
What would you
Dude,
bet on?
I don't know. Just horses. Hello.
Great answer, guy. Great answer.
Oh man.
Oh man.
What part of Kentucky are you from there, Paul? If you guys are new in here, make sure you guys subscribe and check out all the content. Like I said, I do old cars on a budget, something you could do in your garage or your driveway or with minimal tools, or if you're a young guy and you want to get going at it, this is like a good channel for you to watch. I try to be pretty consistent with staying on like a pretty tight budget here. It doesn't always work. Sometimes I use things that I have around the garage or, in storage or whatever, but yeah.
He said near Lexington.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Yeah. I like it up there. I do, actually. It's really cool. There's a lot of really nice places there. What's up, Mike? How's it going, man?
I don't think I missed any of your comments, guys. Sorry if I did. It kind of like, it's funny, like sometimes it'll be like quiet for a while and then all of a sudden everybody comes in at one time.
Yeah.
They don't want to miss out on the party.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, I'm just always messing around with old cars like this or whatever. It's like people are always like, "Oh, there's no old cars left." There is tons of old cars left. And once you guys see that we got a title for this like other car that I got coming up pretty soon here, and how straightforward it was. I'm not saying you couldn't run into trouble because you could, but like
Paul has a great advice for you for gambling.
oh wow, bet on the horse that wins. Yes, that would be the one I would not bet on.
We're actually in Oklahoma.
Mike's doing good.
Outselling Coke, only place in the world. It's pronounced Iron Brew. We'll have to look and see what that is. One day we'll have to go to Scotland. Mike has a 96 Ford Probe GT 2.5 liter.
Didn't you have a Probe?
Nope.
Wasn't?
Nope.
Huh.
Never had a Probe.
What was the car that you crashed your first car?
I had a Mercury Tracer. I had two Mercury Tracers, actually.
It's like the same.
It wasn't a Ford Probe. It was a Mercury Tracer. I had the old Mercury Tracer, and then I had a new Mercury Tracer. They were both...
Was it a two-door?
One was a two-door and one was a four-door.
Oh. I wonder if she had one of the rare, like, Mercury XR TI Tracers or whatever they call them.
I don't know, but I crashed it and I totaled it.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
One less. How come them Wildcats don't get to the Final Four anymore? I don't know.
I don't even know what that is.
Paul sounds like an okay guy. He does. He sounds not too bad.
He's not too bad, not too bad, not too bad.
I had two really nice cars. I'm sick when I see the 60 cars. Okay. Why are you sick?
Maybe he's sick because he doesn't have one.
Oh, because you wish you still had the 60s cars. We're in Oklahoma. We've lived all over, though. We're pretty open-minded to wherever. We've been in Canada,
Mark
Iowa.
is in Scotland, yes.
Mm-hmm.
We try to read comments. You guys are our entertainment. This is how we have fun.
We try to. Yeah, we try to keep up. Sometimes it gets
sometimes it does get
there's
crazy
times where
and
we've had like
keep up
literally like 1,000 people in here, and it just gets like out of hand. Normally, I'm trying to work and I let her deal with comments, but today I'm like, It was kind of getting to the point of the day where it was starting to get a little bit. I worked.
I don't even know where Greenock is. It's got to be somewhere in Scotland.
Greenock.
Greenock or Greenock?
I don't know. Greenock.
Donnell says...
Fix that Camaro. I'm working on it, Johnny. I'm just taking a beer break here, man.
He's in Scotland.
Scotland too, see?
No, he said he's from Scotland, honey. You're not paying attention. You're falling behind on the comments here. It's the same person, bud.
I know. Greenock, Scotland.
Oh, okay.
So I'm saying I didn't know that was in Scotland.
It was green.
Johnny's in Bakersfield. Cool. Nice.
Bakersfield, California.
We actually looked at houses. Well, we didn't look, but we started looking at houses for a bit there. They were kind of...
He said beer break, 12th one.
12th beer break, yeah. Oh, man. Near Glasgow. Interesting.
Man, I would love to say that I know my geography really well, but I don't know my Scotland geography very well. I'm sorry.
Me neither.
Oh, Mark and Mike, are you guys both from Scotland? Wait a minute.
Yep, that's what I said. That's what I was saying. There's two different people.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
You guys, come on now.
Maybe they're brothers.
No, they're not. Okay, guys, what did I miss?
Bakerfield is awesome.
He's in Canada now. You guys can't be saying you're from all these like 10 different places. I can't keep up.
Wait a minute.
What part of Canada? What part of Canada?
I
don't believe it.
What town in Canada?
Yes, tell us the town.
Remember when state troopers were driving the 50 Mustangs back in the 90s? FSP used to drive them when they first came out. I do.
I don't. Maybe they
didn't. It was funny, actually, about probably 2 months ago, I was going through Texas, and there was still a 4th-gen Camaro early, so it would have been around that 95, pre-98 anyways. It wasn't an LS1 car, but it was still an actual Z28 Camaro on the road that was like a police car.
For Americans,
that was really cool.
Z28.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I have to tease you sometimes.
I was born in 88. Gotcha.
I was born in Greenock,
Abbotsford,
Scotland,
BC.
and he lives in Abbotsford.
Oh, we used to live in BC. Sorry.
No, we never did.
We used to live
We never did.
Alberta. We've been to BC many times.
Okay, and then Tintin says a 92 Camaro T-top 5-speed with the music loud, the summer of '69.
Where?
On your comments.
It must not have caught up.
It's right there, bud.
Oh.
It didn't catch up, or your eyes can't catch up.
Sorry, I missed that one.
And Mark is 100% pure Scottish. We got that. I knew Mark was Scottish, but Mike, I don't know. He's all over the place.
Tintin, if you go back in my videos there, I've got an 85 Camaro right now that actually got pulled out of the garage so I could start working on this thing.
Let's see if Kevin knows this one. What year was the 5.0 convertible Vanilla Ice had on That's My Boy movie?
I don't know. What is it, a 90? 90 or 92? No. Wait. Rolling by 5.0. I don't know. I don't know what year. They all look the same. They were the same from 88 and all the way until, I guess, 90,
knows all these random,
93.
These random things.
It would either be 90 or 92, something like that, somewhere in that ballpark. He still has it, though. When I was 18, my parents bought me a used Volvo. Oh, he was in here before. He was in here before saying the same thing.
Okay, well, maybe it's a true story.
Maybe.
Paul said he's old enough to be our granddad. Well...
100% Scottish, but moved to BC, Canada when I was young.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Yeah. I grew up in Saskatchewan. We lived in Alberta before we moved back down to Oklahoma here, actually. So.
We didn't move back down to
Oklahoma. No, not straight. It was kind of the whole... None of us are from Oklahoma.
Yes. I'm from Hawaii. He's from Saskatchewan. We live in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
easy.
We lived in Alberta, Saskatchewan, Iowa, Oklahoma, Montana, all over. We've been all over.
Johnny said he's only 37, so he's not old enough to be our granddad.
Yeah, that's right. You're close to our age there, Johnny. What kind of cars do you guys all like there? I bought this car because I haven't really had an opportunity to get a second-gen F-body car, and I just figured, everybody seems to really like second-gen Camaros and Firebirds, so I figured I would try one and see how it does on the channel, I guess. So
Oklahoma does have some tornadoes. Luckily, we have not been in the tornado alley where we live. We live on the border of Arkansas, so we're We're pretty lucky where we're at.
Yeah, we don't. We had hail here though. If you guys watched my video, like
That was
2
crazy.
videos ago,
I've
there
never
we got
seen anything
just
like that.
absolutely annihilated. The worst that they've seen in like 70 years here. So
Johnny wants to know if it's a 67.
no, this is a 79 Camaro. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate the sub, man. I would like a first-gen Camaro or Firebird, but I have a lead on a 67 Firebird, actually, because it's a car my dad had when he was younger, and I think it'd be cool to do one while he's still around. It's actually the same color as his and everything like that. It's actually in California, of all places, but
It is not a split
just
bumper.
haven't had... No, it's not. Split bumpers were early ones, so that would have been like, what, 72, 73, I think?
350?
305, yep, 305, which is good. At least got a V8 because a lot of these cars would have had like a V6 in them. But it's a 305 two-barrel.
Where's the America 250 concert at? I can't believe Vanilla Ice is still performing. That's crazy.
He is, yeah. He's not even that old. He's like not much older than us.
He's our age.
Yeah, a little bit older, probably not much, but he still puts on good shows actually.
I don't know. All I know is I like
5
watching
liter,
his home reno
305.
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a thing anymore, but it was pretty funny. We were watching that for a bit, and then we stopped.
Watched, no, we
I think
stopped,
we ran
watched
out
all of
because
them,
it was
that's
like,
why.
no, we only had the one season.
Oh, because of whatever streaming service.
Yeah, so they.
Oh,
there
Ice hit
was, like,
50. Okay, he's older than us then.
Yeah, that's what I said. That was a good time, though. Oh, good song, though, yeah. Yeah, I could still jam to it.
Paul said he's always
like the
69
Chevy. You mean Chevelle with the 454, yeah. I will never be able to afford one of those unless you guys really start subscribing to my channel.
Really start subscribing. No,
I don't
fake
think there's too many
subscribers here.
LS6 454 cars kicking around these days that are like sensibly priced. But if you watched, one of my biggest videos still to this day is the 69 Buick Skylark there, and it's basically a Chevelle. It's Chevelle, Cutlass, they're all the same A-body cars.
Thanks, Johnny. We appreciate that.
Thanks, Johnny. Yeah, I appreciate it. You guys are getting old. I'm already there. Yeah. Yeah.
It happens. It happens with age,
Chevelle
guys.
with an S, yeah. That's funny. Too funny, you guys. You guys are cracking me up today.
Are you okay?
Yeah, why?
You said you were cracking up.
Yeah, I know. Like Humpty Dumpty.
Oh, I know. Just make sure you're okay.
Do the Humpty dance. Do the Humpty dance.
Wow, I haven't heard that song in a long time.
My cousin had one in 90 and it was sick. Sweet. I always, if you look at my channel, so like I'll do things that are the same but different. Like everybody wants a Chevelle, so I did a Skylark, right? So it's like the same but different. And then
Sir, your mirror fell off.
Yes, it sure did. It sure did.
Good old Johnny.
Johnny, yep. Camaros are cool. Usually they're spelled C-E-M. Isn't that how everybody spells them?
C-E-M?
Location for the... Okay, I'm not sure.
I don't know. That's why I left.
Buick still GM. That's right. Leveled car had loads of... What? Had loads of Capricorns. We called them Ford Capris, but Ford sold them under the name of Mercury Capri. Huh. My sister had a Mercury Capri, actually. People ask me all the time if I'll ever buy like a Mustang on this channel, and I actually don't really hate them necessarily. They're probably like a good...
Smooth operator wants to make sure this is a Camaro.
Oh, smooth operator there. You haven't been in here a while, man. But I would rather a Capri because I think they look cooler. Like I said, I just like to be... If you like Mustangs, you're probably going to like Capris, but it's just something the same but different. So I'm not saying I wouldn't buy a Mustang or whatever, but like I would just rather get a Capri because I just think it looks cooler. They look a little more streamlined to me too. I like the kind of bubbly look of them. Had an 89 Caprice Classic, like old school cop cars or taxis. Man, I grew up in Caprices, except all station wagons.
He has stories of all of them too.
Is that Camaro their host? Yes, it is. They're smooth.
I already read that comment, but you never
know.
responded.
Everybody's good here, man. We're just having a chill day. I was supposed to be working, and then everybody's got me sidetracked in the feed here.
Everybody got you sidetracked.
I like the 1970s Chevy Vegas. Had one with 350. I like those cars too, actually. And I've thought about doing like a V8 car I don't think, I gotta be totally honest with you guys, I'm just not really into small block Chevys anymore. Just for, I don't, I would probably buy, so I have a 350 out of my son's truck sitting on the shelf and a couple of Turbo 350s sitting around here. That will probably throw in like a roller project someday and we'll just split the profits or whatever, but it would probably just be like, just to get rid of it kind of a thing, but I would never buy a small block Chevy to build usually unless it was already built. So I'd probably buy like a blueprint engine, small block. I don't really like the LS in my Camaro that much for like fitment reasons. There's a few things that are kind of annoying, so maybe I would go backwards at some point there. I'm not sure. Lost it to police slope, slope speed pursuit. Small block Chevy or big block Chevy? This is a small block Chevy 305 there, Kevin. Sorry, I meant Capris. Yes, I like Capris though. Were they the exact same cars then? Is that what, were they pretty much the same? Had a 69 Camaro Super Sport, built 350, 4-speed in the 70s. I preferred my 460s, Lincoln Marks. Do 85 all day long. In luxury, I'm taller than the average Joe. I wouldn't mind if I was going to build it to drive it and keep it longer term, I probably wouldn't build a stick car, but I do like them for just like ripping around and stuff and videos. Like, I like them. I think it's really cool. I'd like a big block 4-speed car, like LS with a 4-speed or something like that. It'd be cool. I have a 87 5.7 small block Chevy 4-bolt main I'm building. Nice. That's cool. 400 short block with tunnel port heads. I have a 400 sitting right behind her here. It's a 420 over. It's got Edelbrock E Street heads on it. It's got a Comp 286H cam in it. Flat top pistons. Yeah. Forged crank. Here's a dumb question for advice. Bought a 67 Chevelle years ago from an old lady. She got it new. It's completely original outside of electronic ignition. What's the question?
There's no question.
New carpet, shocks, tires. It's a Malibu 283.
He missed the question part.
If it's a Malibu, it's not a Chevelle. But yes. No, he did. He did. 90s Caprice were round bodies where the earlier ones were mostly square bodies. Yes, that's right. I don't really love the round ones as much. They made two-door Caprices in the square ones. I don't know about the round ones, but for sure the square ones, they made the two-door ones, and those would be okay.
They want to know if you ordered a replacement mirror.
Yeah.
It's not actually broken, guys. You should have been here.
It's just like that band, Limp Bizkit.
Wow.
You have a great wife letting you buy all that rolling fun.
Letting you? I let you?
She supports me.
I let you do that.
Yeah.
Is that what it's considered nowadays? Let you.
You are wrong. It's a 67 Chevelle Malibu. Okay. Sure. What else do we have? What do I have there? LS is a dime a dozen. Pro charged. I mean, so are small block Chevys if you're going to say that. So are 454. So are 5 liter Fords, 351 Fords. Where do you want to go down that road about? No, Ginger, I do not. Not into it. I have driven one, yes, but they're gay. Came out in the 70s. That Chipotle was fire. You get that shifter dialed in. Yes, I did. It was the linkage on the column. It was definitely a problem. But it actually goes into park now. I had a 2.8 injection. Loved it on roundabouts. The back end just drifted around on roundabouts. But you don't have roundabouts in America. Yes, we do. We have lots of them, actually. Way more than I would prefer.
Yes, he hates
She's
roundabouts.
going to say this, right? I knew she was going to say this.
Hates roundabouts. Every time we get in the car,
I just stay in between the two lanes when I go through them.
He takes up both lanes, and he always complains every time we go through roundabouts how stupid they are, and whoever invented them are idiots.
Handle. The wing is an aftermarket, so this is a Berlinetta car, and it doesn't have a spoiler on it, so it's a factory spoiler off another car I bought off of eBay. I just opened it up earlier in the feed here. But yeah, I think we're gonna put it on, right? That's the plan. We'll put it on. I'll put it on before I paint it probably.
Well, you're going to put it on. I'm not drilling no holes in this
Yeah.
car. I'm not involved in drilling any holes in this car. And yes,
We
it
got
does
lots
need a
here
paint
in
booth. We were just talking
BC.
about the heat and how hard it's going to be to paint it with the heat that we have going on right now.
So busted, there's some sort of weird, so it has two sets of linkages there, and then the linkage that goes up to the column there, even when I disconnected the cable, you still couldn't move it. So there's some sort of weird, it's binding up for some reason, so I just disconnected it off of the column. So seems to be okay now. So it controls a neutral safety switch. I don't know why they did that. That seems like a very, very complicated mechanism. Really now should just put like a neutral safety switch into like the actual shifter, but they didn't come like that from the factory apparently, which is pretty stupid, but. Autocorrect's messing me up. Chevy engines are the cheapest to build up though, thousands of parts for relatively cheap. I mean, realistically, if you want an LS, I'm not the guy that swaps LSs and everything. I'm just saying, if you were to compare apples to apples here, LS versus small block Chevy, the newest small block Chevy you could get was say 2000, which is like a Roller 350, which is pretty decent, but most of them have a zillion miles on them by now. They have a whole bunch of different seal issues with leaking and stuff like that. It's way more, the heads suck for flow. Aftermarket parts are way more expensive. You could get a 4.8, think about this, the very cheapest LS you could buy. Put a cam in a 4.8 and you got 400 horsepower. Put a cam in a freaking 6 liter or a 6.2 and you have like 550, close to 600, 670 on a 6.2, you know, with just a cam. So like it's pretty hard to argue, and a way newer motor. LS3 6.0 block is the best platform. Depends on the purpose. The LS3 is a 6.2, different, so that's not the same as a 6.0. You know, you can take a 305 and turn it into a 350. I don't think I would agree with that. You can turn it into a 327, I think. I don't think you can go that big there, because I don't think the bore will take that much, I'm pretty sure. Also, then you don't have, if you go with 305 and you try to build it, there's a whole bunch of limitations for heads because of the bore size, and there's just a whole bunch of things. So like 350 or 400, starting off at least with more cubic inches and things like that. So yeah, each to their own. I remember back in the day, I'll give you guys a story. A friend of mine, which is still a good friend of mine, it's Adam actually. We had put a 403 in his car. It was stock, but it had like a little bit bigger converter and a couple of things that had 373 gears in it. And there was a guy that had a 305 that was completely built apparently. And I remember we went to race this guy and we actually got out of the car. I got out of the car so we could race this guy. And I mean, he just steamrolled this car. This guy was so mad. He's like, oh, I built 305 and blah, blah, blah. And your little 403 stock just whooped me. I was like, yep, it did. 400 crank in a 305. I don't know if that's possible. Maybe it is. 305 to 350. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too there, Busted. I've never heard of that before. I'm pretty sure you can go to like I want to say 327 or maybe even 347. Is that? It's not something people do because it doesn't make sense. You're going to spend a bunch of money to be slower than something that has way less power. So, each to their own. Lots of people in here today. You guys are just rocking here. I really just jumped on here to say hi and see what was going on. I thought everybody would have something on the go on a Saturday. Could be out boating, could be out swimming. We don't have a boat or a pool, so we're in the garage instead. I'm enjoying our 5,000 B2 air conditioner. What time do you want to head out of here? Getting close?
When our son says that food is ready, I'm gone.
Oh.
That's all it's going to be. It's just once the
There's
food is
no
ready, I'm done.
substitute for cubic inches for the cheapest horsepower. I agree. That's definitely new to me. That is definitely new to me there too, Busted. I'm not saying I'm an expert.
We need a window unit for this garage that's more than 5,000 BTU, but this is what we had in storage.
What we had
so
in
it was
our
better than absolutely nothing.
It's a 327 a Ford, small block Ford. No, it's a Chevy. You can get a 327 Chevy, and I think a 327 could be stroked. I forget how that works again, but something like that. I
It's
forget.
funny because they can actually see right above my head that big frickin' AC that we are not using because we don't have a 220 plug out here.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And it probably would be okay, but it doesn't have the slides because they just had it built into the wall, so we could probably make it work, but I don't know. Everything's always like an ordeal. Nothing's ever simple. 327 Ford. Is that a Camaro or a Firebird? It is a Berlinetta Camaro, 1979. 355 small block Ford, right? No, 355 small block Chevy is a 30 over 350. So it's bored 30 over. Small block Ford is 351, like Windsor or Cleveland or something like that. There's different bore sizes and stuff there and things like that. Way cool. What are you doing with it? Right now I'm getting ready to paint it, so TS, for anybody in here, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe and just check out all the other content there. Like I said, I build old cars here. Pretty much the bulk of them, like I said, 1980 or older-ish, something like that. Basically all super budget cars. So I bought this car in North Carolina, I brought it home, cleaned up the interior a little bit. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to paint it. Might put some wheels and tires on it. I'm not sure. I have an idea here, but yeah. He has to be trolling her and needs to give up his garage card. I'm kind of wondering the same thing there, Busted.
Oh, I saw
He's
that.
done better at trolling. He's done better at trolling than Don does.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Paul was being chill earlier, and now he's being a troll. It's an XRT model. Wow, wow, wow. Where are you from there, TS? So yeah, we got the spoiler kit for it, so we'll put that on there. But yeah, I should have had it all sanded and ready to go.
I think there's one more drink in there.
Is there? I don't
No,
think
maybe.
so. No, that was it.
I don't know.
Yep, that was it.
How many do you have?
3?
I gave you 4.
No.
Oh.
Oh, I think that's all that was left in the fridge there.
Oh.
Well, shall we dash, or you want to hang out for a bit?
I don't care. Food's not ready yet, so it doesn't matter. I'm in no rush until my food's ready.
Do you want me to go grab Johnny? Google is your friend, brother. Oh man, that's funny.
Google and YouTube.
Would you like some sort of a drink?
Well, I don't know if we have any. I thought
don't
there
know
was
either.
more in
Go
that
look.
cooler.
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Nada. See?
How did we drink?
Stuff.
We drank too many then.
No, we only drank 3. BRB.
Oh, I guess.
BRB entertaining.
I don't even know if I have any more drinks in the fridge. I don't really drink that much. I don't know how I drank that much today. It must have been because it was hot. 9 Bud Lights, dude, I'd be on the floor. I'd be wrecked. Ah. I'm just hanging out, guys. I'm just hanging out in the garage, holding the fort down. I should have made him hold the fort down because he has a lot more conversation about the Camaro than I do. I actually made chicken thighs and I was gonna barbecue them, but we have adult children. I made my son barbecue them for me so they'd be ready. I worked out before I got on the live and I haven't eaten anything. That's probably why I drank so many beer. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast, so I need my protein. So some chicken thighs on the barbecue and a Greek salad, but it's not really, it's like a cucumber tomato Greek salad, and some fresh watermelon because it's finally watermelon season again. Heck yes, my favorite time of the year. But yeah. The chicken thighs are like bone in, skin on, so it's like my favorite way to have barbecue chicken, like nice crispy skin. Yeah. So there you go. You got my dinner. Literally all I've been thinking about is food since I ran this afternoon. So that's literally all I've been thinking about. Well, that happens with old age. People do pass away. It is. But instead I fueled it with beer. I don't think that was a good choice. choice. But Kevin's always a great influence on me, you know? Kevin's always a great influence. I'm out of water too. No water. No water, no beer. I'm dying out here, guys. I'm dying. Man, I guess that's what it is today. That was my fuel today. Yes, hydration is good. I don't know if I've been dehydrated lately or not, but I keep getting a weird muscle spasm in my legs, so I've been trying to drink as much electrolytes as possible. If you're coming in, this really is a car channel. My husband just dipped out, and I'm not the car guy. Ah. Ew, pickle water is disgusting. My best friend drinks that, and I do not like pickle water whatsoever. I do not like it. I like pickles, but not pickle water. I am not the car guy. He will be right back. I'm just holding the fort down. That's his car, though. Does that count? That is his car. I know pickle juice is good for cramps, but it's not tasty to me. Car guy's coming. I hear somebody coming. Oh, a bubbly. That's probably what I need. Thanks.
Oh, I figured I'd share with you.
This is perfect.
Figured I would share with you.
What do I drive? I drive a classic Traverse. He put me down to bubbly cherry.
You don't look like a car guy, she said.
I'm not a car guy.
Beer is the 6th major food group. We ran out of... We said we won't drink any more beer, so we have to clean up the rest of the liquor in our house.
Is that what's going on? Mm-hmm. Were we totally out of beer?
Yeah.
There was more chiladas on the top shelf.
Was there? I didn't see any.
That's okay. It's probably better I drink a bubbly.
Yeah, probably.
Bubblies are
Figured I'd share with you.
Are zero alcohol. I'm better with that.
Drink pickle water. Yeah, okay, Ashley. Mm-hmm. We have a friend that would.
Yep.
For sure. Lord have mercy, no beer.
Busted, do our mics sound okay today? Honestly, we've been using these mics for a long time, and we've been having so many problems with it. We're looking at changing mics.
I actually dropped it earlier in the feed because I was trying to use this phone. I have 2 phones actually, and this one has a battery case on it, so I tried putting it in the stand and dropped it, and I think I broke the mic adapter, so I used a different one. But we're using, I can tell you.
This brand is called Neewer. We got them from Amazon. They were actually rated pretty well.
Yeah, they're CM28 Pro.
They're the Pro version. Anyway, it's the Pro version, and they actually, they were working really well, and then we got
Did I time them all?
I have no idea what happened there. You must have hit it on accident.
That was weird. I did not
Sorry,
mean to do
Johnny,
that.
that was an accident. He accidentally hit your message when he bent over, so you weren't really timed out, but you actually...
Why did that do that? That's weird.
You must have hit it with your hand when you bent over.
DJ mics are cool. That was weird.
Yeah.
How do I undo that?
I don't know if you can.
Apparently not. 300 seconds. That was
Sorry,
weird.
for 300 seconds you got blocked on accident, not on
Sorry
purpose.
there, Johnny. That was not supposed to happen. That was weird. I didn't even touch it.
So we have done a bunch of our audio in post-production, but it is way better when we use a mic. It is way easier to control when we use a mic.
The one thing that's good about like this style of mic is they can record into the mic. So if you want and you want to clip video together, you can record it into basically it saves it, right? It saves it as a file, and you can record it and do it that way. So that is, we've never done that before.
We should have, because we've had a couple problems.
We have,
but,
yeah,
we
have. So,
there is another microphone that we're actually looking at using, and we will try that one out and let you know if it's better. One of the biggest issues I find with the car channel content and using a microphone is if you're not careful and you have the setting on there because there's settings on the microphone for sound, like.
So there's like decibels, 5 bars in the decibels.
No, not that. That's not what I'm talking about.
Megahertz.
That's not what I'm talking about. Can you please just let me talk?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, like, you know, if you want to turn any background noise off, the biggest problem is with a car channel is when he starts a motor, sometimes it'll dumb down that actual motor sound when it starts up and it sounds funny. So we have found that sometimes it's better to just not use a microphone when we're starting a car up because you can actually hear it better.
Yeah.
Because the microphones try to dumb down that background noise. So, anyway.
That is true.
Yeah, and honestly, it does work for distance. These mics work up to 250 feet, so they work pretty far. So there have been times where I've videoed him in the car, and he's had the microphone on, and then when he drives, it's still catching him talking.
Yeah.
So they actually
the problem with some of the other ones, we've tried some cheaper ones, and then they disconnect and they won't reconnect if you get too far away. So.
And these ones will reconnect. So
you just have to kind of play with it. You'll feel it out after you do it. Like these are only $69 right now, so like it's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
If you go into our Amazon store there, my Amazon store, I guess you'll see them in there. But yeah, they're the new ones. So like the one that I'm using right now has an actual cord on it. I had to put that in there because the original adapter, I broke it earlier today. It seemed like the corded one worked better.
It did seem like the corded one worked better.
The settings, every time on the ones that's not corded now, every time you basically do anything, you shut your phone off or anything like that, it sets it back to like 0 megahertz. So you have to like adjust that every time.
So Mark, these are noise canceling microphones, but the biggest problem with that is that like I said, for the car content, when he starts the car, sometimes you can't hear all the engine stuff that's going on. And a lot of people that watch car content want to hear like if there's a tick in the engine or if it's starting properly or if it's spudding.
So usually I'll shut it off. I'll take the mics off if I'm going to like start cars and drive a little bit or something like that. The other thing you can do is put it inside your shirt. But the problem for me, I find all the time, is I'm leaning over and then it like covers up the mic.
Well, his biggest problem is he doesn't wear a bra. So if he wore a bra, he'd have somewhere to clip it to. But he doesn't want to wear a bra. I've tried.
Yeah, so if you're from California, they probably work really good.
No, you can't see that. I don't know what that means.
You should try your hand at meme. See, I didn't even delete that one though. Why did it delete? That was weird.
I don't know. I didn't touch it. It said you hit it.
You need noise canceling mics. I don't know.
No, that's what you just talked about.
Yeah.
We already had that conversation.
Yeah.
They do get pretty pricey. These ones, we got them on sale, $80 this last time.
Yeah, they're 60.
Were they 60?
Yeah,
no,
like
I'm pretty sure they were 80.
No, they're like $60. That's why I bought 2 sets. So we actually have 3 sets of this exact same mic now. So it's, I mean, for $60, we bought a set that was like $20. We tried 2 or 3 sets that were like $20, and they weren't even close to that.
We've actually had times where we would do a whole video and there'd be 0 audio with those microphones, and now that is I did a whole video review for my channel, and the microphones actually didn't work. Oh, busted! I love you.
Yeah, but
it'll cost $50 to get a bra that fits them anyway.
Yeah.
It'll just be a mic wearing bra. That's it.
I don't need that kind of crowd in here. You can probably get a bunch of subscribers from it. Weirdos.
Man, Bruiser, we have a bunch of little kids running around. We don't need dogs, too.
No, we're good.
He said you have to wear it outside your shirt. Welcome from Poland.
What's up from Poland there,
Man,
Mary?
I heard you guys have the best. I can't say. What
were you going to say?
I don't know if I should say it because it might come off wrong.
Must not have been on that long because our battery still got lots of juice yet. What were you going to say?
I was going to say they have the best sausage because I always think Polish sausage is like the best sausage.
Oh, yeah.
But
you could say that.
I wasn't trying to be like derogatory. I was being like serious. Like they have the best sausage in Poland.
Well, maybe it's not from Poland that it's actually really good. Maybe it's all just from my tuna. What's up from New Jersey? How's it going, Joseph? We were just in New Jersey last month. Briefly. Mostly in New York.
We were in New Jersey for a day and a half.
Yeah,
barely a day,
true,
I guess. A day, I guess.
Warsaw,
New Jersey
Poland. Man, I want to go to Poland. That'd be cool. I think Poland would be a cool place to go.
Then we can try their sausage and see if it's actually good or not.
Do you like some?
Mm-mm.
Okay, guys, gotta go painting in the shop tonight. What are you painting, Busted? Jersey sucks. Go Birds. Wow.
Maybe Busted have an AC in his shop. We'll just drive this down to his shop and have him.
I don't think he
paint it
does. I
there.
think he
Oh.
suffers over there.
Oh, do you suffer in the shop, Busted?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. I've gotten various parts from Poland. Very heavy duty quality. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, so it'll be next on the channel here will either be probably the Bel Air. I mean, sometimes I end up with like random other projects that I squeeze in between other ones that I think. I thought I'd be working on this 56 Bel Air, but I was short parts, and I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I was procrastinating because the parts that I needed were very expensive, and I actually found them the other day for very cheap. So it's I don't have everything I need, but I think I could probably get it together and painted. So we'll see how that goes.
By tomorrow?
No.
Oh.
No, I was actually going to put this car into primer today, but then my wife made me drink.
You told me to come out here and do a live with you.
Cool. How our work today you fixed better than new? I wouldn't say better than new. Maybe look decent though. You have to look into that eraser thing there. Man, we got so many ants in our yard right now. This thing's covered in ants again.
I know, and I should have sprayed last night because it didn't rain.
Yeah, well, it was supposed to though. What about tonight? It's supposed to rain again?
He said he has heat and air. The reason all my engines cracked over. Oh no.
I knew you had heat because, well, you were supposed to have heat all winter, but you
Oh,
didn't.
the heater
briefly.
went out, but it's
Yeah.
fixed now. See, he has heat and air.
I didn't know you had air though. That's cool. It's a big shop to keep air conditioned.
Smoked sausage supper. That sounds really good, actually.
That was the old thing people used to say in the old mechanics. I fix much better than you could. You could tell they were from Italy and they worked on their own Fiats. Nice. If you ever come to Scotland, go to a fish and chip shop. Try smoked sausage. Why would you go to a fish and chip shop?
I don't know. Maybe that's where you get
For
the best
smoked
smoked sausage.
Is he playing us?
I don't know.
Mark Johnson, are you playing us or what?
Well, I don't know. We haven't been to Scotland yet, so
Scotland is probably pretty cool.
they probably have pretty good fish and chips too.
Maybe all my subscribers will just come over from like over there, and then I'll just go there instead to like visit people.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'd go there anyways. Who am I kidding? I have a friend that's in Ireland right now. Ireland? Yeah. And it looks
Painting
really
shop
cool there.
ceilings and the wall as part of a remodel. 15 gallons just for the ceilings.
Dang,
wow.
son. That doesn't sound like that much fun, I'm not going to lie. But I wouldn't complain if I had a shop and I was having to remodel it.
You wouldn't complain if you had a shop.
Yeah, period.
Yeah.
I think he's got low ceilings in his shop, if I remember right, so maybe that's what he's doing. Or just making it brighter. That's cool. Well, have fun, Busted. Thanks for stopping by again. Can't believe we're still here after however long it's been. How long have we been on here for?
I have no idea.
I don't know either. What's it say? 132 minutes. It sucks out loud, honestly. That's funny. If I could ever afford to do a shop pad here, like concrete, then the rest of it won't be that bad. It's just the upfront cost. I'm just really like kind of being reserved on spending that amount of money right now because we've been slow here this year with everything. So we're just kind of being a little more cautious with this money spending. But how's all your new stuff that you bought there? You just bought, I think, a new truck
He
and
said
trailer.
he's leaving and now you're asking him questions. And honestly, the only support we need is subscribe to the channel and watch the videos. That's all the support we ask for Joseph. So we understand.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Just watching the videos, just watching through, that helps me more than anything. So I went through the 60s and 70s. I think those are some of the best cars to work on. Nice. I would tend to agree with you in a lot of ways. I don't think Michelangelo used that much on the 16 truck. Wow. You gotta get a good one and that deep fried Mars bar. Ooh, that would probably be good. I haven't had a Mars bar in forever. Is that not a? Is
I don't
that an
think-
American
I
thing?
don't know if we have
don't think
Mars
they
bars
sell-
because here they have
Snickers.
and Musketeers. It's Three Musketeers, and I think your
Huh.
Mars bars are no Mars bars are you're right Milky Way.
Is it?
Is Mars
Do you guys
bar?
have Milky Way or Snickers and stuff there?
It's Mars.
I feel like Mars has
I think-
nuts in it. I don't
think,
remember
no,
now.
I think Mars bars.
Mars is definitely in Canada.
It's
though.
just nougat. I thought.
Back when I was going to high school, the cars were painted with lacquer dish and had a lot to do with the reason life expectancy was very low for the painters.
That makes sense.
That's what this car's getting. That's not true though. Look at cars that are 50 or 60 years old that were painted with lacquers and they're still totally fine. I have a couple in my driveway right now that are like 60-year-old paint, which is pretty wild when you think about it. 50 and 60-year-old paint, that's pretty good.
Is my food ready? Oh, okay. We'll be right there.
All right, guys. Well, I think that was our cue to go and eat here, so we're probably going to duck out of here. And thanks for hanging out, you guys. We were just jumping on here. I thought I'd be on here for a little bit and I'd be, working. But instead, you guys got us sidetracked here, so had a few drinks and had some fun with you guys. So thanks for stopping by and hanging out for a little bit here. If you guys are new to the channel, like I said, make sure you guys subscribe and check out all the videos there. This will be the next video coming out here. I'm hoping by next Friday I'll have this video out, but I can't make any guarantees. I always run into surprises. So thanks for stopping by, Busted. It's always good to see you, man. So we're going to duck out of here, but thanks for stopping by, guys.